KNDY.
Good evening, high school football fans, and welcome to a sectional round down here at Valley Heights. Max Blasky with you here on the call on this chilly Friday evening. Brian Crott to my left here, who will join here in just a little bit. Yes, sectional football is on the airwaves here tonight as the Valley Heights Mustangs host the Medicine Lodge Indians in this Week 11 of the 2023 Kansas High School State Football Tournament. It's a great day to be a Mustangs in the final field of 8. Winner will move on to the sub-state round next Friday. First ever sectional game held here at Valley Heights Field 2 as well in the history of the Mustangs. Have a great one coming up here for you between the Mustangs 8-2 on the season. Medicine Lodge comes in 8-2 on the season as well. Of course, Valley Heights comes in after a 52-40 win versus Cedric last Friday. Got the playoffs rolling with a 58-14 win over Whitewater Remington in Week 1. Medicine Lodge comes in after a 17-14 squeaker over Hutchinson Trinity Catholic, while they also picked up a win 32-0 over Oakley High School in the first round of the high school playoffs too as well. So two teams that we'll talk about here, getting into it a little bit later on, along with head coach's interview with head coach of the Valley Heights Mustangs, Cody Trimble, coming up here in just a little bit. But a sectional football game here on a Friday night. KNDY 95.5 can also find the game on KNDYradio.com as well as in the KNDY FM mobile app. We're going to take our first time out of the night, bring it right back here to Valley Heights as we get this Friday night football season underway.
Hey Tab, did you know that in 2023, over 55% of all soybeans planted in the United States were of the enlist trait?
Wow, what's the reason?
See, the competition says that they have true flexibility, but they have to worry about time of day restrictions, a June 30th cutoff date, and only legally spraying when the wind speed is between 3 and 10 miles per hour.
That sounds restrictive, not flexible.
Yes, and none of these are true with the enlist system.
So that's why you've been so relaxed while posting soybeans.
Yep.
Call my husband, Thad Argenbright, at 785-313-3064 and order your American Proud, neighbor-approved, and farmer-friendly Pioneer Enlist beans today.
Mustang Motors in Blue Rapids wants to get you into a new ride today, whether it be a car, van, truck, SUV, or even a new Hi-Sun side-by-side. Colby has it. And if it's not on the lot, they can find it. With easy financing options available and a warranty on everything that leaves the lot, you'll feel confident in your choice with Mustang Motors. Check them out online at MustangMotorsKS.com or stop by and check out what's on the lot in Blue Rapids. Mustang Motors, right on the highway, always right on the price.
The variety of our checking plans exceeds your grandfather's dreams. We have checking plans for kids, checking for college students, checking for small businesses, and checking for seniors only. We have checking plans that pay interest. By checking with us, you have quality choices to add to your portfolio and financial planning. Citizen State Bank of Marysville, Waterville, and Hanover. Quality banking since 1907. Member FDIC.
Blue Valley Trailers in Waterville offers it all. Cattle equipment, trailers, and lawn mowers. Proud dealer with a great line of high-quality local manufacturers, including Titan, Titan West, Sharp, and Travelong. Blue Valley Trailers rounds out their impressive inventory lineup with Hillsboro, Wilson, H&H, Hayliner, and Hustler lawn mowers. Competitive prices, new and used inventory, trailer and mower repairs, and great customer service make Blue Valley Trailers in Waterville a one-stop shop.
Danes Automotive and Tire in Waterville and Marysville is your reliable automotive repair shop. Servicing engines and transmissions, ACs, radiators, exhausts, and diagnostic checks. Did you know Danes does tires? Carrying all major brands and sizes from trucks, ATVs, trailer, and farm implements, Danes Automotive and Tire has you covered. With over 85 years combined experience, your locally owned and trusted repair and tire shop is Danes Automotive and Tire in Waterville and Marysville.
Max Blasky back here at Valley Heights on a Friday night football evening. Glad to have you all along as the 8-2 Mustangs take on the 8-2 Medicine Lodge Indians. Brian Crott here to my left. Brian, it's a beautiful night for football, isn't it?
It's finally a fall evening. It's nice to have it. They won't be sweating as much tonight.
They won't be sweating near as much already. Of course, the 6 o'clock tip-off, so an hour earlier than we're used to, but we're about underway here under the lights in Valley Heights. Of course, coming up here in just just a little bit, our pregame sit-down coaches interview with head coach of the Valley Heights Mustangs, Cody Trimble, as he tries to get his team on into the Final Four of the 1A state championship bracket here on this Friday night with hopefully a win over Medicine Lodge. A big night of football, too, going on around the area. Over on our sister station out west, you can find the Axel Osborne game online, streaming that one at sunflowerradio.com. Of course, you can stream that one, too, here as well. But if you know anyone up in that Axel area that wants to peek a listen, just go to sunflowerstateradio.com, kick the KDNS tab up there at top, and they'll find you there too as well. And of course, friend at the TVL Sports Spotlight, Jeff Wirtz, over at Hanover tonight as the Hanover Wildcats and the Frankfort Wildcats battle in their sectional round in 8-man Division II action up there. So of course, we'll keep you tuned in with all those kicks coming up later on. That Axel game will kick off here at 6:30, while Hanover and Frankfort start at 7 p.m. We're the early game here tonight between the Mustangs and the Indians, an 8-2 matchup here in this sectional round. Of course, we want to give a shout-out to all our sponsors that make this broadcast possible: Performance Ag, Mustang Motors, Citizens State Bank, Blue Valley Trailers, Tammy Parker Realty, Dames Automotive, Jock's Bar in Waterville, Meyer Ag, Fat Brothers Petroleum, Route 77 Corner Stores, Blue Rapids Auto and Hardware, Andrew Fifley and Christy Andrews Funeral Home, Cottage Hill Ag Supply, Raleigh's Design, Waterville Housing Authority, Sharp Manufacturing, Gray Family Dental, Titan Trailers, Third Road Ag Sales, First Commerce Bank, Twin Valley Developmental Services, Landau Company, Blue River Vet, Parker Seed, Blue Valley Technologies, St. Gordon Associates, and Kramer Oil. Thank you all you sponsors out there making this broadcast possible, not only tonight, but throughout the season, too, as well. Couldn't do it without all the help. We're about 20 minutes away from kickoff here at Valley Heights between the 8-2 Mustangs and the 8-2 Indians of Medicine Lodge on a sectional Friday night here on KNDY FM 95.5. Up next, after the next timeout, our head coach Cody Trimble sits down with yours truly as we preview these Indians and talk about the season as a whole here as the Mustangs get ready to battle Medicine Lodge in just a couple minutes. You're listening to high school football right here on KNDY.
Tammy Parker with Tammy Parker Realty has all the bases covered. She's your realtor, broker, and agent. Give Tammy a call today in Waterville at 363-2010 or 562-6688. She has property for sale in Marshall, Washington, and Riley counties. Or visit her website, tparkerrealty.com. Tammy Parker Realty in Waterville, 363-2010 or 562-6688.
If it's after the game or ringing in the weekend, let Jocks in Waterville be the spot to grab a cold one with your favorite crowd. Catch your favorite team on game days, including K-State, KU, and the Valley Heights Mustangs, still located on the south side of Main Street in Waterville. Open Monday through Saturday, 2 until 9. Stop in and find a place where you're always welcome. Cheers. We'll see you at Jocks, a proud supporter of Valley Heights activities. Go Mustangs.
This is Greg
and Jenna Meyer with Meyer Ag, and we'd like to earn your business as this area's channel seedsman.
Contact myself, Greg Meyer, with Meyer Ag at 785-268-0378 for all your corn, soybean, and sorghum needs. We carry a full lineup of Extend Flex soybeans as well as Enlist soybeans to be truly flexible for the farmer's needs.
Call before October 31st to receive an extra $10 per bag discount on corn and $4 per bag discount on soybeans for the Book and Go program, plus more early season discounts.
To reach us, call 785-268-0378 and see for yourself why Channel beats the competition.
Sap Brothers reminds propane customers that now's the time to book your propane refills. Contract pricing available with scheduled delivery at your request. Call or reach out today. Sap Brothers Petroleum, reminding propane customers now's the time to book your propane refills.
Looking for a spot to refuel you or the whole team? Make the Route 77 Corner Store your ultimate pit stop. From Hunt Brothers Pizza and soft serve ice cream in Blue Rapids to hand-breaded fried chicken and fish in Waterville, fountain drinks, snacks, and sweet treats. Save on fuel with the Dino Pay app every time you hit the road. To take a break or stay on the go, let the Route 77 Corner Stores of Blue Rapids and Waterville fuel you up for your next road trip.
Joined now by Cody Trimble, head coach of the Valley Heights Mustangs. Coach, a 52-40 win there at Sedgwick last Friday night. Had a nice offensive game, 3 backs over 100. Was that one of the better ones you think you've seen your team played this year?
Yeah, it is. I think they stopped us on downs once. Other than that, we never had to punt. Scored every other time we had the ball. Like you said, 3 guys over 100, 500 on the ground, I think. The execution overall of the team was great. We didn't have any turnovers. That's how you got to play in November.
And I guess looking back a few weeks ago, I know you ended out the season strong with, the Smith Center game, Wabaunsee. Do you feel like those prepared you for this run you're having right now?
I do. Last year and even this year, I felt like we had one of the toughest schedules in 1A. We played Smith Center, Centralia, Wabaunsee, and Troy were both preseason top 5 teams. And then you throw a 3A Marysville team in there. I know I'm forgetting somebody, but it's just a tough schedule throughout the year, and for us to kind of go through that gauntlet, come out on the positive side with the record, I think it gives our guys a little bit of confidence that we can play with anybody, and helps get us prepared for the tougher game.
But you are an alum there at Valley Heights. Now you're the coach down there. How nice is it to see these boys buy into what you've been preaching all year and for them to reap the results after a tough year last year?
It's great. Especially for them guys that the Cason Bighams, Drake Slifers, Tyrell, Wagner, a lot of our juniors that have had to start since they were freshmen and sophomores. They went through some tough times the last couple of years with injuries and not the best records at times. But one thing they never did was back down from anybody. And we continued to preach to them over the last couple of years. You guys continue to put in the work, and eventually it'll pay off. And they certainly did, and it has so far. But obviously we got bigger plans than just where we're at right now. So we just got to continue to work to get better.
And now taking a look at this Medicine Lodge team coming up here for you against Friday night. I know they have a good defense that has played all year, but what have you seen on tape you're going to have to be prepared for?
The biggest thing that I've seen out of their defense is we're going to have to be prepared for a lot. They play a lot of different looks on defense. I've watched quite a bit of film. I'm still not 100% sure what we're going to see Friday from their defense. I know that they're going to mix it up no matter what they do, so we just got to try to prepare for as many scenarios as possible and be ready with answers for whatever we do see.
Now these last 2 teams in Sedgwick and Medicine Lodge really like to throw the ball around. From your defensive preparedness standpoint, how nice is it to face similar style, teams here in the last 2 weeks?
It definitely helps. Our guys are kind of already in the mindset of playing against the Sedgwick that's going to throw the ball 50 times a game. These guys are still going to air it out quite a bit, but not quite as much as Sedgwick. They're going to run the ball a little more, but just not really having to turn a 180 on our defensive plan helps. They kind of get almost like 2 weeks of reps at some of the same stuff.
This has been the KNDY Coach's pregame interview with head coach of the Valley Heights Mustangs, Cody Trimble. Now don't tune that dial. A sectional match between Valley Heights and Medicine Lodge is right around the corner, right here on KNDY FM 95.5.
Get the good stuff.
Superior quality at competitive prices. It's right around the corner at your Napa Auto Parts store, Blue Rapids Auto and Hardware. Napa has over 310,000 parts and accessories for auto, truck, farm, and small engines. Plus, all Napa brand parts are backed by a national warranty program. Need answers or advice? Just ask the friendly parts professionals at Napa at Blue Rapids Auto and Hardware. They're ready to help.
Get the good stuff.
Quality you can trust at prices you can afford at Napa Auto Parts, Blue Rapids Auto and Hardware.
Where do you turn when the unexpected happens? You may wonder what's next. Who do I call? What should I do? We at Christy Anders and Anders Fifely Funeral Homes are here to assist by providing support and personal services while helping create a beautiful and unique tribute for your loved one. We're proud to offer affordable, personalized packages to fit any budget. You can find us online at apfunerals.com or visit us in Waterville at Christy Anders Funeral Home or in Riley at Anders Fifely Funeral Home.
Cottage Hill Ag Supply makes precision planting work for you. Put their experience and exceptional customer service to work when planning for the next planting season. Check their test plot results with quality seed lines including AgriGold and NC+. Set up assistance with your planner and adjustments as needed help you be more efficient. As a fellow farmer, Darren Jacobson can share his experience if you're new to precision planting. Count on top quality products with expert service and a commitment to go above and beyond for their customers. Go online to cottagehillagsupply.com.
At Raleigh's Design Co. in Waterville, we pride ourselves on quality and creativity. Myself, Jenna Meyer, is dedicated to making your vision a reality. Whether it's custom t-shirts for a family reunion, eye-catching banners for a business event, or personalized designs on any material, we've got you covered. We put extra thought and design into all orders to make each order custom to you. Find us on Facebook or contact Raleigh's Design Co. today, and let's bring your ideas to life.
Everyone's wanting to reduce, reuse, and recycle. How about reducing the amount of money leaving your bank account every month? With income-based living and reduced cable bill cost for everyone, Waterville Housing Authority is your housing partner. Enjoy maintenance-free and comfortable living in 1 or 2 bedroom apartments. Check out their Facebook page or call 785-363-2239. That's 785-363-2239.
Max Blasky and Brian Crop back with you here on a Friday night, KNDY FM 95.5. It's a sectional matchup between the Valley Heights Mustangs and the Medicine Lodge Indians. So, Brian, as we look at the Indians, they come in with an 8-2 record, obviously 2 straight wins in the playoffs now. But what's something that pokes out to you as we take a glance at their schedule?
Well, they took care of business, no bad losses, so that always jumps out to me first. Their only losses are to 8-2 teams, just as they are. One of them in Conway Springs is still playing in the playoffs. The other loss was to Garden Plain. They just lost last week. And so, like I said, no bad losses. But some of their wins against teams that they should have dominated were really close wins, only winning by a few points. Haven't allowed all that many points, but haven't against good teams, quality teams, they haven't scored all that much either.
And I'm sure we'll talk about it later on in this broadcast, too, as well. But these two teams match up very similar. They're both return a lot of starters off of last year's team, are significant players, and now they're both looking to make a push.
Yeah, it looks like you wrote down here Medicine Lodge returning 13 players from last year. You know, in 1A football, that's going to be almost your entire offense and defense.
A huge number. And one more number we're going to talk about, too, as well, is the sacks on the season. Medicine Lodge, 16 sacks on the year. One player himself, Sawyer Stone, a 6'1", 165-pound junior himself, 8 sacks on the season. So we're going to keep an eye on that defensive line of the Indians here tonight. We're going to take another timeout, bring it right back, preview the Mustangs, as we're about 8 minutes away from kickoff here in a sectional round between the Indians and the Mustangs.
When you have a debit card, you can pay as you go and not build up debt on costly credit card balances. Our debit cards are convenient, easy to use, and accepted at merchants everywhere. Each month, we supply an accurate, easy-to-read statement of all your debit transactions, freeing up your quality time for your family. Debit cards, better than plastic and easy to use. Citizen State Bank of Marysville, Waterville, and Hanover. Quality banking since 1907. Member FDIC.
What is shining like that?
Oh, it's just my teeth.
Whoa, how'd you get them so white?
It's easy. I go to Gray Family Dental. They've been serving Northeast Kansas for over 19 years and have locations in Marysville, Blue Rapids, and Frankfort. With all that experience, they really know what they're doing.
Really? They sound amazing.
They sure are. Remember, if you want the whitest teeth in the business from a local employer who supports your schools and community, go to Gray Family Dental. Schedule your appointment by calling 562-5323 today.
Titan Trailer Manufacturing of Waterville offers a full line of horse and livestock trailers, flatbed trailers, utility trailers, dump trailers, stock trailers, cargo trailers, and custom trailers. Are you sensing a theme here? Trailers. If you need it, they have it. Not only do they have it, Titan Trailers are a higher standard of quality manufactured in Waterville. You're pulling the best with a Titan Trailer. Log on to TitanTrailer.com and find a dealer near you and see for yourself.
Third Road Ag Sales is featuring a fall special with DEF diesel exhaust fluid for $10 per jug or $8.50 per jug pallet price for 72 jugs. And ask for details on the on-farm starter fertilizer program, where Agritech provides on-farm storage tanks at cost, covers 1/3 of expense of the tanks, and these are yours to keep with a commitment to purchase fertilizer. John Hankey with Third Road Ag Sales at Waterville has all the details. Call today, 785-562-7157.
There is a difference. Oh, what a difference.
When it comes to financing your operation, you want to deal with someone who knows agriculture. Our loan officers are experienced in ag lending. Get your ag loans here. First Commerce Bank. Experience the difference. Member FDIC.
There is a difference.
Elton Dan and the Rocket Band coming to the Waterville Firehouse Friday, November 17th for a fundraising event supporting Twin Valley Developmental Services. Featuring an exclusive VIP performance prior to the main event. Only 50 VIP tickets available. Get your ticket now online at charityauction.bid/CCITP 2023.
And a big thank you to the Valley Heights Marching Band. Of course, a Veterans Day weekend, Cation allowing all veterans into high school activities this weekend. Wonderful thing for them to do. Back here between the Valley Heights Mustangs and the Medicine Lodge Indians, about 4 minutes away from kickoff. We're going to get a preview of the Mustangs in here first real quick. Brian, they've had a good season, better than last year, but what sticks out to you from the outside looking in on this game?
Well, the same thing. No bad losses. Both losses to 8-2 teams, but some really, really good wins. And the other thing that it looks like the Valley Heights Mustangs are trending. They're peaking at the right time.
Mm-hmm.
They were great last week against a good team. That's what playoff football is all about, is being your best at the right time.
And speaking of trending forward, of course, the last week against Sedgwick, 52 points, 3 players, DeWalt, Spoots, and Bigham, all over 100 yards on the ground. On the season, Spoots and DeWalt's 1,000 yards on the ground, too, as well. This is going to be a rough and tumble game. It's going to be a physical one, but it's going to be one that I expect the Mustangs come out fired up in front of their home fans here on this evening and try and pull out a victory on this one. We're going to take our last time out of pregame, bring you back starters for this one, and bring you back sectional action here between Valley Heights and Medicine Lodge.
If any of your family members meow, bark, squeak, chew, dig, squawk, claw, play dead, or fetch, you need Dr. Porter and the Blue River Veterinary Clinic in Waterville. Dr. Porter is dedicated to the wellness and health care of your small animal pets, offering vaccinations and wellness checks, boarding, dentistry, emergency care, grooming, surgery, and radiology with her full-service clinic. A healthy pet is a happy pet, and a happy pet means a happy home. Call today for your appointment, 363-2222.
At the beginning of every crop year, you get only one chance to get it right. Start your season off with a seed you can trust. Plant DeKalb Asgrow. They have a full range of products that have proven themselves year after year. Parker Seed can provide the right seed for your environmental conditions. There's no room for error. Call Parker Seed to start your season off right. When you call Todd Parker, he'll put his knowledge and experience to work to help you make the right choices. Call today, 562-6687. That's 562-6687.
It's service you can always trust at Sink Gordon & Associates in Waterville and Marysville. Their experience in all matters of farm, business, and individual income tax planning and preparation, estates and trust, accounting and payroll services too. Call Chad Parker in Waterville at 363-2263 or Aaron Wright in Marysville at 562-3858. Sink Gordon & Associates, comprehensive and innovative accounting in Northeast Kansas since 1946.
We don't have to tell that harvest season is here. And while you're working the field, Kramer Oil is on the road for you.
Kramer Oil's commercial fuel delivery brings premium fuel right to your farm, making sure your machinery never skips a beat. Fast, reliable, and always on time. Because during harvest season, every second counts. Keep your farm running smooth with the name that's been there through it all. Kramer Oil. Our family serving yours for generations.
Heavy team. Exactly. Max Blasky and Brian Crop back with you here on a chilly Friday night. Lights are on. Good crowd here for the Mustangs in between Blue Rapids and Waterville. Mustangs will receive the opening kickoff. They're going to get a chance to go out and score first. Brian, just between me and you, I talked to our friend Jeff Wertz over at the TVL Spotlight earlier this week. I mentioned the first team to score in this game is going to be the one that takes this one. And I think looking at how both these teams are so evenly matched, I think it's going to boil down to that.
Yeah, and who takes care of the ball the most?
Who takes care of the ball, yes.
Turnovers can change that, obviously, but yeah, get on the board first.
On a chilly night, we'll have to keep an eye on that. Look, bringing you starters here now. First for the Medicine Lodge Indians, they are 8-2 on the season. At quarterback, they will start number 3, Kevon Ruiz, a 6'2 junior. In the backfield, number 6, Jack Schreiner, a 5'9 sophomore. Derek Randlers, in the backfield as well. 6'1 senior. Jace Cox up on the line, 5'10 senior. Alex Xavier Nittler, a 6' senior, and Carter Cunningham also on the line, a 6' senior, rounding out the line. Durham Nittler, a 5'11 junior. Ty Geertz, how am I going to pronounce that one? Gertz, there we go, got it out there. A 5'8 senior. Number 55, Sawyer Stone, a 6'1 junior, and number 59, Harlem Miller, a 5'10 senior. Round out the starting lineups for these Medicine Lodge Indians. 8-2 on the season, led by head coach Mark Cooley in his second year. Of course, only their second straight year in 8-man action. For the Valley Heights Mustangs, they will go as normal in the backfield, led by Carson Spoons, a 5'9 senior, Max Shanks, 6' junior, Logan Gray, the 6' junior, Jane DeWalt in the backfield, 5'10 junior, Royce Ekstrom, the 6'3 junior, Kason Bigham at fullback, 6'1 senior, and on the line, Lawson Stryker, a 5'11 sophomore, Creighton Smith, a 6' sophomore, Drake Slifer, a 6'3 senior, Spencer Lease, a 6'3 senior, and Tyrell Wagner, a 6'3 senior. Kickoff is off. Mustangs will be in the home purples as DeWalt will get a chance to return this. Of course, 4 returns on the year for a touchdown for DeWalt, and this is going to be a return up to the 40 where Valley Heights will start their first offensive possession.
A great return to start the game.
DeWalt with the explosiveness there in the backfield, not backfield quite yet, able to return that one up to the 40. Misspoke there, 2 touchdowns to his name this year on a kickoff return, long of 98 a couple weeks ago too as well. The Lions will be in their home purples, gray pants on the bottoms, while Madison Lodge will be in their all-white uniforms, gold numbers with a little black trim, so bear with us as we try and catch those numbers here this evening.
Yeah, I can't see a Medicine Lodge number at all.
We won't mention it too terribly much, but it's pretty tough to tell up from our standpoint. We're going to have a delay of game on the first play of the game from the Valley Heights Mustangs. Just a mental error you talked about. Mistakes can't happen.
Well, so there's a lot more going on, I think, than we're giving credit. The Valley Heights defensive coordinator is reading that defense, trying to get a good look of what kind of rush options, what kind of pass options, and I see Medicine Lodge has almost all their players in the box, meaning they're just guarding the run.
Medicine Lodge usually goes with a 4-2 defense. Now the ball's on the ground. Yep. A run by Bigham up the middle, and Valley Heights put it on the ground, not the way the Mustangs wanted to get it started.
Yeah, just a fullback dive, goes for maybe a yard, but Bigham puts the ball on the ground. Medicine Lodge comes up with it right away.
Indians recover it at the 38 and get excellent field position. This team will look to push now offensively. Will Medicine Lodge, a balanced team in and of itself? Now let's see what they go with. Shotgun formation as Ruiz will be in the backfield. Screen out here near side, pass is incomplete as slipping on the turf. The intended receiver there, Kai Geertz.
Yeah, intended for number 22, Kai Geertz. He ran forward. It was supposed to be a little screen pass or bubble pass, and Curtis must not have been on the same page or just fell. And
chilly night on some natural grass, too, as well.
True.
Make it a little slippy out there. Ruiz has trouble handling it. Second one slips and falls. Catch for a positive gain on
Derek
his
Reynolds
backside.
is that receiver, yep.
Favorite receiver on the evening will pick up 7 yards for Derek Reynolds on his backside, catching that one, too, nonetheless.
Yeah, 2 plays for Medicine Lodge, and both times the intended receiver slipped that time for a catch.
Reynolds' favorite target of his quarterback, Ruiz. 32 catches, 557 yards through the air. Shotgun formation. Ruiz is going to look left. Pressure comes for Wagner up the middle. Ruiz steps away from it. Now at the middle he runs. First down up until the 15, dives inside the 20, and a good pickup first down for Medicine Lodge.
Third down, big scramble there for the quarterback, Ruiz.
15-yard pickup there for Ruiz. First positive gain there on the ground for Medicine Lodge, and they hurry to the line. Game just getting underway, 0-0. Valley Heights fumbled the first play of the game. Medicine Lodge rumbling now. That should be a fumble. Spoons picks it up. They're going to call it incomplete, in and out of the intended receiver coming out of the backfield there. Valley Heights, though, gets a break with the incomplete pass.
Yeah, everything on this Medicine Lodge team is going to go through quarterback Kavion Ruiz. He's their thrower, he's their runner, he's everything.
He will be in the shotgun most of the evening. 4 receiver set now is how Medicine Lodge will roll it. Lone back in the backfield. They're going to try a screen pass across the middle. It's going to be complete. Up the middle, touchdown, Medicine Lodge.
And to his favorite target, Derek Randalls. Randalls has the most receiving yards by a lot for Medicine Lodge. This time they dial up a screen pass for him. Really well-designed play. Goes into the end zone for a touchdown.
18-yard touchdown pass there from Luis to his favorite target, Randalls, and Medicine Lodge gets on the board first here, 6-0. Extra point will be up and good as Medicine Lodge takes the early 7-0 lead. Valley Heights fumbles the first play of the game. Medicine Lodge capitalized with a timeout, and they lead 7-0 for early first quarter. You're listening to Sectional High School Football here on KNDY.
Hello, and thank you for calling. Our operators are busy at the moment. Please hold the line, and we will answer you shortly.
Stop the madness! With Blue Valley, there's less time on hold, more time together. Blue Valley Technologies offers reliable internet that works when you need it. And if there's an issue, we have local customer support that will make sure you're back online in no time. Find out more at bluevalley.net.
Landall Company in Marysville is expanding and looking for career-minded individuals who want to work for a stable company that's been in business for 60 years. Currently hiring welders, painters, assemblers, fabrication, and maintenance. Experience preferred but not required. Competitive wages, merit increases, annual raises, and promotions. $2 per hour shift differential for second and third shift. 4% attendance bonus based off your gross weekly wage. Apply online today at landall.com.
This is Thad Argenbright with Performance Ag in Waterville, your Pioneer dealer. Our vision at Performance Ag is to deliver to you the very best in seed genetics from Pioneer, along with the best in service, which includes on-site seed treatment, direct delivery, and tender use. Call me, Thad Argenbright, at 785-313-3064 and find out why. With Pioneer from Performance Ag, you get more than a bag of seed.
Squib kick is going to go out of bounds on the kickoff for Medicine Lodge.
Well, some sort of illegal something or other, because they're just going to redo it.
Just going to redo the kick. So the kick bounced about the 35 and went right out of bounds. Illegal procedure is still going to be the call against the Indians.
5 yards locked up. We'll try it again.
As the Valley Heights here trail is early 7-0. If you're just joining us, Max Blaski along with Brian Crott here to my left. Valley Heights turned over the ball on the first offensive possession of the night. They elected to receive the kickoff, turned around and fumbled it on a fullback dive. Medicine Lodge took advantage 3 plays later, put it into the end zone for a touchdown. DeWalt runs up on this one, tries to find the seam, gets all the way up to the 45, and that's where the Mustangs will start their second offensive possession. season. One thing I did take a look at when we were getting ready for this game, talked about that fumble real quick. This is a very physical Medicine Lodge team. We talked about a little bit in the opener, returned all 13 or 11 starters off of last year's squad as too. So kind of like Valley Heights, where does that go beneficial for Medicine Lodge in this one?
Yeah, so I didn't see exactly how deep they went, but experience goes a long way, obviously. And so being that these guys have experience, they played all year this year, they played all year last year, they've got a lot of games under their belt.
A lot to say about camaraderie. Of course, this Valley Heights Mustangs team, too, as well, bringing back a lot from last year's squad. A very good season under head coach Cody Trimble, here this year. Both teams come in 8-2, looking to get to the Final Four of the 2023 high school football playoff. Spoons, is going to get his first carry of the evening. 2-yard run up the middle there, as Valley Heights has the ball at their own 46-yard line.
Valley Heights looks to the sideline, gets the play every time, and then looks down at their wristband.
Making sure to get everything right. It cost them a delay game in that first series, but here, positive yards on the next 2 plays. We're going to go right back to Bingham, who had that fumble on the first play of the evening. A pickup of...
Only 2 yards. That was not a very generous spot there at all.
I think that was a very generous spot either. So that's going to bring up now a 3rd down and medium here for the Mustangs, just short of midfield. 3rd and 6 is going to be the official call. The ball dead center right in the middle of the field. 1 receiver split out right. Spoons will be under center with 2 tight ends tight. D-Wall goes in motion right to left. Handoff to the fullback, and he is buried in the backfield. This Medicine Lodge front 4 has come to play here early on.
Yeah, it's going to be -1 for Bingham there on the fullback dive. It was a mesh play, and I don't think Spoons wanted to give it, but Bingham wouldn't give it up.
Kind of tough there, too. Your fullback sometimes takes that one more than it gets given. So a negative 1-yard play for Bingham, a turnover, and on turnover down, but now a punt up coming for D-Wall. Gavin Gross, the big 6'5", 295-pound junior, caused that fumble. Ball goes over the head of D-Wall, tries to make it over here to the left, finally gets it off. That's partially blocked again, and it's down inside the 30 for Medicine Lodge, and everything is rolling the end's way here so far tonight.
Yeah, D-Walt tried to get a kickoff really late. Ends up getting blocked, actually. So Medicine Lodge starts their first possession, about the 35? This one at the 27.
I was going to say just about the same. They've started both possessions deep inside Mustangs territory, and that makes it tough for a Mustangs defense that has been so stout all season, too, as well. Of course, looking back at their schedule, they held Centralia in that first game of the year to 14 points. Of course, held Wabaunsee down a few weeks ago, but a tough place to be now. 3 receivers left. We're going to run that way with Louise from the backfield. Looking for a man. Pressure comes from the Mustangs. Louise gets away from it. Now gets along the sideline. Pickup of almost 10 yards there. Louise gets to the far sideline. The escapability there of the quarterback from Medicine Lodge.
He's very, very escapable, and his composure is incredible. He had a Valley Heights Mustang right in his face. He didn't bother him at all. Shrugged it off and ran for 9 yards.
Mustangs brought a little pressure on that one, but cleanly stepped out of it. Talked about the balance of this team, and it all does start with the quarterback bouncing off a tackle and into the end zone. Can't see who that is, but a 27-yard touchdown run by Medicine Lodge puts them on the board up 2 scores here early on. Think that was Brax Farr for the touchdown. His first run of the night went for 27 yards and a touchdown, but he ran over a Valley Heights defender on that one.
I also thought it was number 32, Brax Farr. It was difficult to tell, but yeah, 13-0, extra point pending.
Extra point is up and good, and Medicine Lodge holds the 14-0 lead and have absolutely out-physicaled the Valley Heights Mustangs here in the first 4 minutes. We're going to take a timeout. Bring you right back here to sectional football. Mustangs trailing 14-0.
Mustang Motors in Blue Rapids wants to get you into a new ride today, whether it be a car, van, truck, SUV, or even a new Hisun side-by-side. Colby has it. And if it's not on the lot, they can find it. With easy financing options available and a warranty on everything that leaves the lot, you'll feel confident in your choice with Mustang Motors. Check them out online at MustangMotorsKS.com or stop by and check out what's on the lot in Blue Rapids. Mustang Motors, right on the highway, always right on the price.
People like all different kinds of cars, but there's one thing everyone wants in a car: quality. Same thing's true with your car loan, new or used, buy or lease. You want quality in your car and in your car loan.
For a quality car loan, you know who to turn to. With great rates and personal service, shop like a cash customer with a quality car loan from us. Citizen State Bank of Marysville, Waterville, and Hanover. Quality banking since 1907. Member FDIC.
Blue Valley Trailers in Waterville offers it all: cattle equipment, trailers, and lawn mowers. Proud dealer with a great line of high-quality local manufacturers, including Titan, Titan West, Sharp, and Travelong. Blue Valley Trailers rounds out their impressive inventory lineup with Hillsboro, Wilson, H&H, Hayliner, and Hustler lawn mowers. Competitive prices, new and used inventory, trailer and mower repairs, and great customer service make Blue Valley Trailers in Waterville a one-stop shop.
14-0, Valley Heights Mustang trailing in this one. DeWalt gets them up towards the midfield again on a nice return. You can tell the explosiveness he's playing here so far tonight.
Yeah, every time it seems like DeWalt's about to break one free. Keep an eye on that later. 45-yard line of the Mustangs is as far as any team has been back. Otherwise, the whole game's been played on the right or the east third of the field.
Of course, Valley Heights moving here east to west as we look at it. First down play is going to be a run up the middle with Bigham. Gain for no down again. Of course, if you were just joining us, Mustangs trail 14-0. First play of the game was a fumble by the Mustangs, elected to receive the opening kickoff, turned it over on the first down inside their own 20-yard line. And Medicine Lodge took advantage with a touchdown pass, made it 17-0. The Valley Heights got just about this mid-portion of the field, forced to punt. Snap went over the head of DeWalt, the punter, all the way back to the 35. Option right side now. Pitch it to Ekstrom far side. First down, Valley Heights Mustangs. That was actually Logan Gray, who came from his tight end position all the way around to pick up the nice first down. It goes from about 142 to the other 45, picks up 12 yards there for the Mustangs.
Yeah, great play call there, Logan Gray. I notice he's playing some slot back tonight, and they'll move him into motion in the tailback spot. I really liked what they did with him there. Good play call.
Great play call there, too, as this Medicine Lodge defense has been putting 3 down linemen, but then walking up their backers, too, to almost create a 5 down lineman front against its Valley Heights Mustangs offense that obviously likes to run the ball down the middle, so we'll see how that goes the rest of the evening. Bigham up the middle again is stuffed for nothing. Maybe a gain.
Maybe a yard.
They're going to give him a yard on that one, but it was awfully close.
Yeah, Valley Heights trying to establish the middle and really pounding that, and then that's part of this offensive scheme is you have to establish the middle. So, yeah, there's going to be some gains of 1 or 2 yards. That's part of it. You got to pound the middle so that when you bounce it to the outside, it's a surprise.
Of course, 3 players over 100 yards in last week's win over Cedric. DeWalt, Spoons, and Bigham both over 100. DeWalt over 200 with 2 touchdowns. Valley Heights late in the play clock again, as they have been all evening. Second man through, it will be DeWalt. He is stopped for a gain of maybe 1 again by this linebacking core of Medicine Lodge that has come to play here this evening.
Yeah, they're big and physical, and they did not have any trouble getting out the bus.
We'll give DeWalt a pickup of 2 there, as that now brings us up a 3rd down and 7. Ball on the 41-yard line of Medicine Lodge. Deepest the Mustangs have had here so far this evening. They're taking a lot of time, though, in between plays. Each time the Mustangs get out this back judge, they've got underneath 5. And here we go again. Spoons will be in the backfield. DeWalt to his left. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers left side. Spoons rolls to this left side. He's going to be almost sacked. Nope, gets away with it. Looks towards the end zone. Heads it up for a receiver. Wide open. Touchdown, Mustangs.
What a play. What a pass and catch. Still trying to figure out who can, number 10.
Wow. Max Shanks coming up with the big reception. A 41-yard touchdown pass. Spoons evaded the pressure for a team that has 16 sacks on the season. Heck of a throw there from the quarterback.
And just like that, Valley Heights finds itself just down a score, extra point pending. That was the momentum changer Valley Heights needed.
Spoons to Shanks with 5:17 left to play here. First quarter is going to be a sweep right side. Yep. DeWalt gets in for two, and that's good. Mustangs cut this lead down 14-8. Still trailing here first quarter, though. Keep it tuned as you're listening to high school football here on KNDY.
Tammy Parker with Tammy Parker Realty has all the bases covered. She's your realtor, broker, and agent. Give Tammy a call today in Waterville at 363-2010 or 562-6688. She has property for sale in Marshall, Washington, and Riley counties. Or visit her website, tparkerrealty.com. Tammy Parker Realty in Waterville, 363-2010 or 562-6688.
Danes Automotive and Tire in Waterville and Marysville is your reliable automotive repair shop. Servicing engines and transmissions, ACs, radiators, exhaust, and diagnostic checks. Did you know Danes does tires? Carrying all major brands and sizes from trucks, ATVs, trailer, and farm implements, Danes Automotive and Tire has you covered. With over 85 years combined experience, your locally owned and trusted repair and tire shop is Danes Automotive and Tire in Waterville and Marysville.
Mustangs cut this lead back 14-8. Sorry, there, Brian. Working opposite ends. Normally,
I know, it's weird.
It is. Normally I get to do color, you get to do play-by-play, but we're on the opposite ends. Here's an excellent kickoff recovery there by the Mustangs.
That guy tripped over the 25-yard line and fell right into Valley Heights, so that worked out well, and this is not going to be a very good starting position. So Medicine Lodge will be forced to go, well, I guess more than 20 yards for the first time so far here tonight. Both driving scores they've got have started deep inside Mustangs territory thanks to some mistakes there by the Mustangs. But this drive will start on the 30-yard line on the Medicine Lodge side of the field. Mustangs defense looking to come up strong. 4 receivers, 2 right, 2 left. Ruiz in the backfield. Ruiz will look to push. Mustangs bring pressure up the middle. Can't get quite there. Tries to get to that left side. Boy, he's quick. Gets around the edge. Picks up about 7 there for the Indians. Kason Bigham pushes quarterback Ruiz out of bounds. But, man, that Kavion Ruiz, quarterback for Medicine Lodge, is so evasive. He is always finding himself 6 or 7 yards downfield.
And if you're a defense here from the standpoint, too, you don't want to bring pressure because they have receivers that can make plays, too, as well.
Yeah, we talked about early how Medicine Lodge is well-balanced. They drop back for a pass every time, and Ruiz just scrambles or passes.
There's pressure again by Wagner. Can't get away from it. Good wall there by the Mustangs. Ruiz all the way back to the middle of the field. Pass over the middle. Complete at the 50-yard line. Big pickup from Medicine Lodge. Breaks out of one tackle. Gets across the 50. Huge pickup there for the Indians.
Couldn't tell who the receiver was on that. A big play.
20-yard pickup is what we're going to call it. Actually, a 24-yard pickup there for the Indians. I'm going to go with Carter Cunningham in that 15 on that back of the jersey. Of course, wearing those white jerseys with gold numbers, hard to see from us up here. Here's the first designed run of the evening. It will go right up the middle for positive yardage. But just when the Mustangs, a play ago, had Ruiz way back in his own back, so back up to almost the 20, got away from it, and now here we are in another first down.
Bigham again with the tackle that time. 2nd and 4 coming up.
Drac Schreiber, the shifty sophomore running back, will get his first carry of the evening, but Medicine Lodge back in Valley Heights territory now. Screen pass here, near side, that will go to Ethan Simmons. Dropped, as Brian said.
Dropped. I mean, hit him in the numbers.
He's the one that on the very first play slipped on the hash marks and having a little trouble here this evening with the handle so far.
Yes, he is. So now 3rd and short.
3rd and short from the Valley Heights 30-yard line. This Mustang defense needs to stop, trailing 14-8. First quarter just rolled under the 4-minute mark. We're going to motion everyone to the right side of this offense. Ruiz will probably look to run left. No, he looks right. Now he looks back left. Scramble drill as he goes up the middle. He's going to pick up close to a first down. Through the Valley Heights defense still going and all the way down inside the 20.
Goes down to the 16-yard line. So just when Valley Heights had him in shackles, escapes and gets plenty of yards.
16-yard pickup there for Ruiz as he continues to drive this Medicine Lodge offense. Gun formation again, lone tailback will be Schreiber. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Pressure comes up the middle. Valley Heights tries to get to him. Luis is left wide open down the left side, trying to get to that outside edge of the end zone. Front pylon, dive, touchdown, Medicine Lodge.
16-yard scramble for Kavion Ruiz.
Kavion Ruiz puts them, or I guess claims that touchdown right back for Medicine Lodge with 3:19 here left to play in this first quarter. Reese? So Kavion Reese is what we're going to go with. I have a Z in there. So I'm going to be a Ruiz, but we'll go with Reese anyway. Easier pronunciation on our end. Kick is up and good, and Medicine Lodge regains that touchdown. Still leading in this one at 21-8.
If it's after the game or ringing in the weekend, let Jocks in Waterville be the spot to grab a cold one with your favorite crowd. Catch your favorite team on game days, including K-State, KU, and the Valley Heights Mustangs. Still located on the south side of Main Street in Waterville. Open Monday through Saturday, 2 until 9. Stop in and find a place where you're always welcome. Cheers. We'll see you at Jocks, a proud supporter of Valley Heights activities. Go Mustangs.
This is Greg.
And Jenna Meyer with Meyer Ag, and we'd like to earn your business as this area's channel seedsman.
Contact myself, Greg Meyer, with Meyer Ag at 785-268-0378 for all your corn, soybean, and sorghum needs. We carry a full lineup of Extend Flex soybeans as well as Enlist soybeans to be truly flexible for the farmer's needs.
Call before October 31st to receive an extra $10 per bag discount on corn and $4 per bag discount on soybeans for the Book and Go program, plus more early season discounts.
To reach us, call 785-268-0378 and see for yourself why Channel beats the competition.
Welcome back to Valley Heights High School, where the Medicine Lodge Indians are on top of the Valley Heights Mustangs, 21-8. Medicine Lodge about to kick it back to Valley Heights.
The ever-dangerous Jaden DeWalt will look to run up on this one, won't take it. Down inside, good return, though, again by the Mustangs. We're sure who got their hands on that one, coming out of the bottom of the pile. 15. That will be Brady DeWalt. Brother Jaden gets the return on that one. But pretty soon early on, we saw Medicine Lodge on that kickoff kick it deep a few times. We saw what they can do. I would not be surprised if they keep it away from DeWalt here the rest of the evening.
Yeah, good idea, except they kicked it straight to DeWalt.
Different DeWalt, different player, but same name too as well. So Valley Heights will look to cut into this lead, scored on their last drive on a excellent 41-yard touchdown pass from quarterback Carson Spoons to Max Shakes, who was left wide open in the end of the end zone. We're going to run up the middle again for the Mustangs off that I formation set. A pickup of, we'll give them 2-3 on that, I think is what they're going to give him.
Yeah, two or three for DeWalt.
Generous run there for Jaden DeWalt. Only 5 yards so far here on the evening. This Valley Heights Mustangs has just not found its stride. Of course, going against probably one of the bigger and more physical teams they've faced all season. Third man through will be Spoons. He's going to run it up close to a first down marker. Good run down there by quarterback Carson Spoons.
Yeah, really solid quarterback keeper there. Almost enough for a first down. He's going to be a yard shy.
And I think that's what Valley Heights is going to have to get in a rhythm of here. You don't want to get so sucked into that middle run, but we also saw what Spence can do with his arm. And I think throwing the ball here, get this first down, obviously, on 3rd down and 1, but maybe look to open that playbook up a little more.
Yeah, we'll start seeing more and more of that. But Valley Heights has always got to establish that middle. That's part of it, so you'll see it.
Spence under center, gives it to the spinner back, actually follows Bigham over the right side. Good play there by Spoons as we run under the 2-minute mark here in the first quarter. Goes from the about 50 down to the 47, so pickup of 3 there for Spoons.
21-8, Medicine Lodge lead. Valley Heights looking to answer.
Of course, it's about 6:30. Got a whole bunch of other games going on this evening, too, as well. If you go over to sunflowerstateradio.com, click on the KDNS tab, the Axtell Eagles and the Osborne Bulldogs will be kicking off here in just a few minutes. That's Dinas from KDNS has that call. So if you know anyone of the Axtell area wants to get a buzz up that way, found out how those Eagles are doing, going for 3 straight championships in Class 8-man Division II. Spoons tries to pull this one, but Bigham takes it again up the middle for a gain of maybe 1 or 2 again. And it will bring up now a second down, and we're going to call it 9 on the 1-yard run by Bigham. Not saying it's a bad play, but we've already seen that. He's almost just taking the ball from the quarterback.
Yeah, the mesh between Spoons and Bigham isn't much of a mess. It's more of Bigham just taking the ball.
And a big part about it, too, is when your fullback sees, an opening, really wants to hit it, but it's that quarterback's job to say, I see that second one that could be that outside run. Here we go. Almost took it away from him again. Spoons, that could have been a fumble. Ball's on the ball. Carson Spoons puts it off down. Medicine Lodge picks it up. 40-30 touchdown to Medicine Lodge. We have a late flag on the play, but a touchdown on the fumble by Medicine Lodge. And the Valley Heights Mustangs trail big here in this one. Let's see what the flag is. Ball is at the 48, so a 52-yard fumble recovery if it stands for Medicine Lodge.
Jace Cox was the returner for Medicine Lodge, but it seems like it's coming back.
But once again, we saw Bigham want to keep that ball, and Spoons almost fumbled it on the first one. Second time he finally did. That's got to get figured out here and quick.
Yeah, they got to create more of the mesh, allow the quarterback to pull it if he needs to.
So it's going to be a penalty on...
Yeah, some sort of illegal block or something, I guess.
But it's going to stay Mustang's ball is by the look of it.
Oh.
If I believe right.
Still sorting everything
I was going to say, if it's on the fumble...
the fumble,
would it be then on the offense and you just walk the offense back? But the Valley Heights, Valley Heights is lining up in defense, so it is going to be a fumble. Nonetheless, no return on the touchdown. So
15-yard penalty, too.
So fumble number 2 now. This one's going to be Spoons. And Valley Heights, who has been so good this season, forcing the turnovers here on this defensive side for the Mustangs. 24 forced turnovers, 2 given up so far. Spoons had them dead to rights in the backfield, but Reese gets away from it. Near side, still dancing down the sideline, almost picks up a first down. Boy, he is shifty with a capital S.
Yeah, Reese was tackled in the backfield. I mean, they had him. And he ends up turning that into a 7-yard gain. Incredible.
Oh, my goodness. That ball play started at the 45-yard line. He got pushed all the way back to the 25, then ran it up for 7 yards. So a 7-yard gain, probably about 40 yards ran overall, but Medicine Lodge still with the ball. One last play here before first quarter break. Reese swings it left side. Pitch is going to be caught. First down, good enough for the Medicine Lodge the offense. And that should take us into got out of bounds, so a pickup on a first down. Around the 40 is where Medicine Lodge will start this next play. But a pickup of 13 on that one for Medicine Lodge.
First down for the Medicine Lodge Indians, and what's about to be the last play of the first quarter.
Snap is a little low. Reese holds it, though. Left side run. Pushes him out of bounds, and that will take us with .3, where the official called her dead. 3-yard run up the middle. Can't tell that was Brax Farr is going to get that run for about 4 yards there. We're going to give him 3, actually. And one more play here with .3 seconds left before the quarter break.
Adding a few seconds back onto the clock.
The ball will be at the 40-yard line of the Mustangs, or just, I guess, behind it. On this final play of the first quarter, if you're first joining us, Valley Heights fumbled the first play of the evening, gave the ball to Medicine Lodge deep inside their own offensive territory. Medicine Lodge scored on an 18-yard touchdown pass from quarterback Kevon Reese to his favorite receiver, Derek Randalls, and then a snap over the head of the punter gave Medicine Lodge, again, great field possession on the second offensive football for the Mustangs, gave Medicine Lodge the 14-0 lead. Valley Heights answered back with a 41-yard touchdown pass from Carson Spoons to Max Shanks, cut the lead to 14-18, but moments ago here in this first quarter, an 11-yard touchdown run by Kevon Reese gave these Medicine Lodge Indians back the 21-8 lead, and so far here in this one, I think it's been the Kevon Reese show from the offensive standpoint.
Yeah, this has been all about turnovers and containing Kevon Reese. That was the entire story of the first quarter.
And of course, Medicine Lodge has this possession thanks to a second Valley Heights fumble in this first quarter. Got that sorted out. 2nd down and 8 now. Reese is stepping back to pass. Spoons had him dead in the backfield. Again, now he's going to shove it far left side, going out of bounds. And we're going to have a pass interference all the way down at the end zone. The receiver was out of bounds. Don't know who that was from a defensive back standpoint of the Mustangs that pushed him out. But that will give Medicine Lodge the first down from about the 1-yard line when they come back.
It's not a spot foul in high school, is it?
I think you're right. It's not a spot foul, but still, that could have been a 3rd down and long, but instead I believe it will be a first down when we come back. Medicine Lodge leads 21-8 at the end of the first quarter. You're listening to high school football here on KNDY.
Sapp Brothers reminds propane customers that now's the time to book your propane refills. Contract pricing available with scheduled delivery at your request. Call or reach out today. Sapp Brothers Petroleum, reminding propane customers now's the time to book your propane refills.
Defensive penalty. Welcome back here to Valley Heights High School. The first quarter can't end on a defensive penalty, so Medicine Lodge is going to line up for yet another play still in the first quarter.
A lot of plays, 4 touchdowns in the first quarter. It's been a high-scoring one nonetheless. The one untimed down was going to hand off the middle. Running back breaks up for about 6. Be a pickup of about 5 there for the Indians, and they will have a 2nd down and medium when we come back from the quarter break. Again, Valley Heights trailing 21-8 at the end of the first quarter.
Looking for a spot to refuel you or the whole team? Make the Route 77 Corner Store your ultimate pit stop. From Hunt Brothers Pizza and soft serve ice cream in Blue Rapids to hand-breaded fried chicken and fish in Waterville, fountain drinks, snacks, and sweet treats. Save on fuel with the Dino Pay app every time you hit the road. To take a break or stay on the go, let the Route 77 Corner Stores of Blue Rapids and Waterville fuel you up for your next road trip.
Get the good stuff.
Superior quality at competitive prices. It's right around the corner at your Napa Auto Parts store, Blue Rapids Auto and Hardware. Napa has over 310,000 parts and accessories for auto, truck, farm, and small engines. Plus, all Napa brand parts are backed by a national warranty program. Need answers or advice? Just ask the friendly parts professionals at Napa at Blue Rapids Auto and Hardware. They're ready to help.
Get the good stuff.
Quality you can trust at prices you can afford at Napa Auto Parts, Blue Rapids Auto and Hardware.
Ease the burden on your loved ones with pre-planning services offered through Christy Anders Funeral Home in Waterville and Anders Fifely Funeral Home in Riley. This is Jared Anders, and we can help you in assuring that your wishes will be taken care of, easing the decision process for your family. From service arrangements to special requests, let us take time to meet your exact needs. Find us online at apfunerals.com or visit us at Christy Anders Funeral Home in Waterville or at Anders Fifely Funeral Home in Riley.
Damn. Max Blasky back here with Brian Crott. Another touchdown, Medicine Lodge right out of the quarter break.
Kevon Reese with a 17-yard run.
Kevon Reese, another touchdown run to his name. That's now 2 on the evening for the quarterback.
Yeah, he's just a junior, listed at 6'2", 180 pounds. He's a big player. Extra point is up and good.
Valley Heights Mustangs trail this one 28-8, just start of the second quarter. We're going to take a timeout, bring it right back here for Mustangs offense looking to catch its grind here on KNDY FM 95.5.
Cottage Hill Ag Supply makes precision planting work for you. Put their experience and exceptional customer service to work when planning for the next planting season. Check their test plot results with quality seed lines including AgriGold and NC+. Set up assistance with your planner and adjustments as needed help you be more efficient. As a fellow farmer, Darren Jacobson can share his experience if you're new to precision planting. Count on top quality products with expert service and a commitment to go above and beyond for their customers. Go online to cottagehillagsupply.com.
At Raleigh's Design Co. in Waterville, we pride ourselves on quality and creativity. Myself, Jenna Meyer, is dedicated to making your vision a reality. Whether it's custom t-shirts for a family reunion, eye-catching banners for a business event, or personalized designs on any material, we've got you covered. We put extra thought and design into all orders to make each order custom to you. Find us on Facebook or contact Raleigh's Design Co. today, and let's bring your ideas to life.
KNDY isn't only your home for high school football, also your home for KU and K-State basketball and football, too, as well. Of course, coming up after this contest, KU will join in Progress as they face off against Manhattan. Not obviously K-State yet this early in the season. K-State will also kick off over on our sister station, FM 94.1, AM 1570 at 7 o'clock, too, as well, along with both the games on air this weekend. A little trouble with the kickoff. DeWalt's going to try and get near side to get ended up at about the 20-yard line. Up man for the Mustangs on that one decided to, I guess, take it, kind of went off his shoulder. DeWalt came up from behind him, regained that kickoff return, gets up to about the 22-yard line. But the Mustangs just looking out of sync here in this first quarter.
Yep, like we said, it's been the first quarter was all about a couple turnovers for Valley Heights and the inability to contain Medicine Lodge Indians quarterback Kavion Reese.
Mustangs will look to try and cut into this 28-8 lead here at Valley Heights' first sectional game in the history of the Mustangs. Bigham's going to be driven back. Bigham can't find a spot to run the ball here in this one. A short loss. We're going to give him -1 now. 6 rushes for only 2 yards and that fumble on the first play of the game. I know you've got to stay true to what you are offensively, but this is a time you got to be trying to look outside of the realm and try something a little different here.
Yeah, with the defensive line penetrating so hard, that mesh play takes too long. You almost got to get rid of it.
And this defensive line of Medicine Lodge is handling Valley Heights. Spoons gets up the middle and fumbles it again. I think he landed on this one. Yep. But, boy, what a close one for the Mustangs on that one.
That was supposed to be a mesh play there with Bigham, and Spoons just skipped it. He just decided to pull it right away, tuck it in his own belly, and follow the fullback through. Ends up being a pretty good play.
And for the Mustangs on this cold night, they do turn it over on the season. 8 turnovers here, fumbles lost. So these fumbles are something that I know I've talked to head coach Cody Trimble about all season that he's been wanting to shore up.
Yeah, 8 turnovers in 10 games, but 2 in the first quarter.
Spoots under center again. He's going to look back to pass. Pressure comes. Spoons will get it away near side, in and out of the hands of the intended receiver. That was number 21, Jane DeWalt, coming out of the backfield. And now Spoons is a little shaken up. But again, that defensive line for the Medicine Lodge Indians right in the face of Spoons right away.
Yeah, they rolled Spoons out and right into a defender. His ankle's a little tweaked here. He's walking it off.
He's a tough kid. I think he'll be all right here. But that will force the Valley Heights Mustangs to punt and give this ball back to Medicine Lodge. It scored 3 touchdowns in that first quarter. A high punt from the 20 will land at the 46, 47-yard line. Now he's going back to the 44. That punt, I think, went higher than it did far.
Yeah, it only ends up going, 10 yards forward?
Well, I think so. Ball started at, about the 25, and they're going to get a possession here at the 44. So Medicine Lodge here in position to really, unfortunately, I think, open this one up. The way this offense Mustang has been not gotten off the bus, I guess, to say the least.
Yeah.
We'll have to see what their defense can do. This Mustangs defense needs to come up with a turnover. A run up the middle there for Farr. Already has one touchdown to his name. Stopped nicely there in or close to the line of scrimmage by Cason Bigham.
Yeah, Brax Farr listed as a 6'2", 195-pound sophomore, not listed as a starter, but's been playing what seems like most of the snaps.
One of their most impressive runners on the season here, a very balanced team. We talked about it earlier. We're going to have a false start now on Medicine Lodge, and that is about probably the first mistake we've seen this team play so far this evening.
I would agree, and that was on quarterback Kavion Reese. He started rolling out to our direction before he had even received the snap.
And one thing I had kind of made note before we got started, this is a game, too, with young coaches. It's only the third year here for Cody Trimble, second year for the Medicine Lodge head coach. So we always talk about adjustments in the game of football. I'll be surprised how especially Trimble adjusts to the way this game is going at halftime. Reese looks far. It's going to be over the head of his intended receiver, but a good throw there from Reese nonetheless will land harmlessly incomplete and now brings up a third down and long to goal.
Exactly what Valley Heights Mustangs need right now is third and long. Now they just need to contain this quarterback, put him in fourth and long.
Contain the quarterback will be the key here on this play. Reese will be in the shotgun with Farr to his backside. Two receivers right, two receivers left, both stacked. Ball at the 47-yard line, 3rd and 13. Reese rolls out right, finds the line. We do have a hold. Passes it down the middle, but I believe we have a hold near the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, going to be offensive holding in Medicine Lodge territory. That used to be a spot foul. I don't believe it is anymore.
It will be on the Indians there. I don't think it is, but I think they back it up 5 yards from the original line of scrimmage.
10.
To 10 yards.
Yep.
So now a third down and country mile upcoming for Medicine Lodge.
Yeah, haven't been a whole lot of plays in Medicine Lodge territory, but after two penalties, they're now in Medicine Lodge.
And this defense, too, as well for the Mustangs, needs to keep Reese in the pocket, was able to escape the last one. Let's see what they can do here in this one. Three-man rush with a late spy coming up the middle. Trying to get out to a screen pass will be Wagner. Throws it here near side. Opportunity for the defense. Incomplete. Off the hands of the intended receiver there. Looking for his favorite man, Brax Farr, so far tonight. Good coverage here near side by DeWalt. It will be incomplete, though.
Yeah. Flag here down on the field.
We do have another flag here. They tried to run a little wheel route with Farr, got it around the defensive end of the Mustangs. Yep.
Penalties decline, fourth down. Fourth and about 30.
So really the first time we've seen this Medicine Lodge team, too, get, I guess, rattled. I mean, these first 4, 5, or 6 drives look very easy for them.
Yeah, made a couple mistakes here, a couple penalties, and they look like a beatable team. Which in the first quarter they did not.
They did not look like a beatable team. The Mustangs play good on defense. Now we're going to need to see the offense. There's going to be a penalty roughing the kicker, and that's going to give the Indians a first down.
Yeah, Royce Ekstrom tackled the punter, and it's going to be the 15-yard personal foul, free first down variation.
Roughing the kicker will be the call. Royce Ekstrom getting there too late to affect the punter. It is going to be a first down. Just when the Mustangs were needing to stay clean and get off the field defensively, they could not do it.
Yeah, just a big mistake. Can't tackle the punter after the ball is away.
So automatic first down after that penalty. Ball will be at the 43-yard line. We're just about where we started this whole Shimbah, I think, was when it all started. a few Medicine Lodge penalties, a good defensive stand by the Mustangs, but now need to come up with another one. Trailing 28-8, 8:51 left to play here. Second quarter, it's been all Indians for the first time. Sweet play near side, stopped by the Valley Heights defense. Tyrell Wagner in there, along with
number 44,
James Bulkin, too, as well, getting in on that tackle. 5-yard loss for the Indians, and finally you see a little fire underneath that Valley Heights defense.
Yeah, tackle for loss. Good start to this set of downs.
Second down and 15 now to go.
Pass play. Reese scrambles. Ball falls to the ground after a Valley Heights defender pops the ball loose. Great defense.
Great defense. Logan Gray coming up and causing that incompletion. Had a man dead to rights in the middle of the field. Would have been an easy pass completion to Nittler, but a good defensive stand there by the Mustangs. Here we go again. Third down and 15, just around midfield. Ball on the 35-yard line. 3 receivers right, 1 here to the left side. Mustangs will bring 4 on the pressure. 4 comes up the field. Reese steps back to pass. We're looking near side, still in the pack, still in the pocket. Now he will step up into the spy pattern. Found the man wide open in the field. That's going to be a first down for the Indians.
Carter Cunningham's on the reception.
Needed 15 yards. I think picked up 16 and a half on that one. But what are you to do, though, if you're that Valley Heights defense? Because as soon as Reese starts to walk up, that middle linebacker starts to suck into him. You throw it right over the middle. It's a very tough cat-and-mouse game. Now inside Valley Heights territory, run up the middle, popped at the line of scrimmage there by Gavin Crowder, who leads this Valley Heights Mustangs team in defensive tackles on the season. Crowder with 125 tackles for him on the year. Only a sophomore, but a bright future for that middle linebacker for head coach Cody Trimble.
Yeah, talk about reading the lineman and running forward. Gets a tackle for loss from the middle linebacker spot.
Second down and 1 now. Coach Cody Trimble urges this home crowd to get loud. Pressure comes up the middle. Another hold. We're not going to call it. Looking far side. Now looking towards the middle. Once again, wide open, middle of the field. Carter Cunningham pushes way down inside the 15. Ball will go from the 32. We're going to call it down to the 12-yard line. A 20-yard pickup there for Cunningham, as Medicine Lodge just does not seem phased.
Yeah, like you said, the cat and mouse game, you got to respect Reese and his ability to scramble. But as soon as he starts to scramble, he creates other open.
In the shotgun, again, Reese. Near side here, screen pass. It's going to be dropped
by Cunningham.
So that defensive pressure by the Mustangs coming up from that safety position, Royce Ekstrom, who, of course, committed the personal foul penalty here moments ago. Valley Heights had Medicine Lodge back in like a 4th and 20 and forced Medicine Lodge into a punt, but Ekstrom was a little bit too late to the punter. Got a 15-yard personal foul for roughing the kicker. A first down. Medicine Lodge keeps this drive alive for the Indians. Deep inside Mustangs territory now. Medicine Lodge leading 28-8. Mustangs defense need to stop. Pressure left side here. Pressure comes up. We're going to go back to the end zone. Caught and touchdown. Heck of a catch back there. Heck of a throw by Reese again. Where is this team not got some playmakers at?
Yeah, that was the next level throw. Reese to the front corner of the end zone. Perfect. Right into the numbers.
Carter Cunningham, we're going to give him that touchdown reception, a 12-yard touchdown for Cunningham, a 12-yard touchdown pass for Reese, his second on the evening. Kick is up. Kick is good by the kicker, and Medicine Lodge leads this one 34-8. You're listening to high school football right here on KNDY FM 95.5.
Everyone's wanting to reduce, reuse, and recycle. How about reducing the amount of money leaving your bank account every month? With income-based living and reduced cable bill cost for everyone, Waterville Housing Authority is your housing partner. Enjoy maintenance-free and comfortable living in 1- or 2-bedroom apartments. Check out their Facebook page or call 785-363-2239. That's 785-363-2239.
Sharp Manufacturing in Blue Rapids. building quality, locally produced custom trailers, wishing all Mustang athletes the best of luck this year. From start to finish, the best is what you'll get from Sharp Manufacturing. Check out their full line of high-quality enclosed cargo trailers and custom car haulers at sharpmanufacturing.com. The best and last trailer you'll need, Sharp Manufacturing in Blue Rapids.
What is shining like that?
Oh, it's just my teeth.
Whoa, how'd you get them so white?
It's easy. I go to Gray Family Dental. They've been serving Northeast Kansas for over 19 years and have locations in Marysville, Blue Rapids, and Frankfort. With all that experience, they really know what they're doing.
Really? They sound amazing.
They sure are. Remember, if you want the whitest teeth in the business from a local employer who supports your schools and community, go to Gray Family Dental. Schedule your appointment by calling 562-5323 today.
Welcome back to Valley Heights. Kickoff, very short, fielded by the Mustangs at the 36-yard line.
Mustangs looking to get something going here offensively. One touchdown on the evening came way back in the midway through the first quarter. It was a 41-yard touchdown pass from Spoons to Shanks. But other than that, this Mustang offense just can't get anything going, and it starts and ends with the fullback. Of course, Mustangs like that power formation, but so far here tonight, Kason Bigham, the big fullback, 6 carries, 2 yards, and a fumble to his mark here this evening. Mustangs looking to try and open this one up. Screen pass here near side will go to Logan Gray. Gray breaks off one tackle, now breaks it up for a few extra yards, and that's what you're going to need to do here is start spreading out this Medicine Lodge defense.
The Medicine Lodge putting 9 guys in the tackle box, meaning they're daring Valley Heights Mustangs to throw the ball. And up to this point, Valley Heights really hasn't done that much, but they're finally Valley Heights decided to put one through the air, and it worked. 8-yard gain.
8-yard pickup there for Gray. 4-man front here for Medicine Lodge. We're going to go left side. Spoons almost thought about pitching it after the first initial contact. Good thing he decided not to do it. D-Walt didn't have room, but a lot of times that causes a fumble.
Yeah, Spoons almost put the ball on the ground again. I think he already has 2 or 3 times.
One fumble here so far tonight by Carson Spoons, one for Kason Bigham on the first play of the game. It has really been the story of this evening. Obviously, this Medicine Lodge defense has came to play and is stout, but Valley Heights has shown glimpses. Quarterback power right up the middle. Spoons is going to pick up a flag, but we have a late flag from the back side of that offense coming in. Had 1 yard to go, but I believe this might be going backwards. Personal foul, chop block on the Mustangs, and that will send back this Mustangs offense.
Interesting call. I mean, that's the brotherly shove you see all over the NFL these days. I'm not sure how you call a chop block there inside. You're allowed to block low inside.
Yeah, and coming from that back judge, too, as well. You know, some kid could just fall down and be there, but nonetheless, that goes from a 3rd down pickup on 3rd and 1 to now a 3rd down and 15 to go on their own 32-yard line. The Mustangs here so far have not been that sharp offensively, and, you know, some of these penalties in every other game you want to think are big, but this is a big one. 5:10 left to play here before halftime. Valley Heights trailing 35-8. Under center will be Spoons. He's going to roll out here right side. Looking to get to the edge. Now he'll try and shoot it deep. Has 2 men covered. Finds a man in and out of the hands of the intended receiver, Royce Ekstrom, through the prayer towards this near side. Didn't think there was a shot that ball got there, but Ekstrom outran his defender, and Spoons put it where he needed to. Just couldn't come up with the catch.
Yeah, hits Shanks hits Ekstrom right in the breadbasket, and unfortunately jarred out.
So a 3rd down and 1 conversion on the quarterback sneak turns into a 3rd down and 15 on the chop block play, and Mustangs are going to have to be forced to punt this one away, trailing 35-8. D-Walt gets into this one, decent little punt, cross midfield, will land just about the 40-yard line, take a Valley Heights minor bounce, and land right at the 37. We're going to take a timeout, bring it right back here. Mustangs trail 35-8.
Third Road Ag Sales is featuring a fall special with DEF diesel exhaust fluid for $10 per jug or $8.50 per jug pallet price for 72 jugs. And ask for details on the on-farm starter fertilizer program, where Agritech provides on-farm storage tanks at cost, covers 1/3 of expense of the tanks, and these are yours to keep with a commitment to purchase fertilizer. John Hankey with Third Road Ag Sales at Waterville has all the details. Call today, 785-562-7157.
Late pressure brought by the Mustangs there, forced an incompletion by Reese. Had 3 straight completions, but now that one forces a 2nd down and 10. 4:47 left to play here. Mustangs trailing 35-8 in the sectional round game. Max Blasky here with you, there, get those words out, Brian Crott, to my left as we get to the opportunity and the privilege of calling this Friday night football game between the Mustangs and the Medicine Lodge Indians. So far in this one, it has been all Indians, though, offensively and defensively.
Yeah, Kavion Reese on offense for the Medicine Lodge Indians has been way too much for any team. He's been pretty perfect. Big pickup there through the air by him to bring up 3rd and 2.
3rd down and 2nd down. Mustangs, everyone comes to the box. We're going to do a late quarterback sneak. Reese gets away from it. 1st down, though, Medicine Lodge, as Mustangs push him over the 50-yard line.
Incredible patience there by Reese to wait for something to develop. Not your typical quarterback sneak, but worked really well. It gets, 5 or 6 yards?
Yeah, excellently done. You normally see that quarterback go right away, but really held back for a second, let that hole develop, and then took the 1st down opportunity. So new set of downs now for the Indians just across the midfield. High snap, and Reese gets it. Swings it out here to his running back and near side. That will be in the hands of Schreiner. Schreiner's going to be wrestled down by Spoons, who had probably a little bit extra energy after that incomplete pass here a while ago.
Yeah, it's all right to see a little frustration when you're tackling a guy down to the ground. 2nd and 10 after no gain.
Always love to see that quarterback get into the action, too, as well from that defensive side. Get that blood flowing a little bit.
Absolutely. He's frustrated. He threw a pretty good ball there that got dropped there a couple plays ago. He wants to stop this defense so he can get back to throwing the ball.
Medicine Lodge gun formation, 2 receivers right, 2 to the left. Wagner will bring pressure, gets over pursued on that one, finds a man middle of the field, but short for his man far, and incomplete. One thing I mentioned to Brian, too, a little bit off air while we were talking about this, something about this Reese kid. Valley Heights sees a lot of good athletes in the TBL all year, but he just seems to be on a different level from that quarterback standpoint. How does that affect your defense?
The way I see it, this kid could play next level the way he's looked today. His escapability, his passes downfield have been pretty phenomenal. Decision-making is great. What do you do to stop it? Well, Valley, in the 2nd quarter, has covered it a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever it is that they need to figure out, they're getting better at it.
Drop pass there by Reese just when we were giving him the credit. Brax Farr going to come up with that one. I've seen that one, though. That's about the 3rd time they've ran that little halfback wheel route here near side, and that one just wasn't able to connect. The Valley Heights will have to keep an eye on that one. Yeah, back to Reese, and only a junior, too, as well. Of course, both of these teams coming off bad seasons last year. Valley Heights 2-7, I believe Medicine Lodge 3-6. A lot of these boys played both sides of the ball last year, so experience on both sides, but unfortunately here for Medicine Lodge, it's showing more. A false start now by Medicine Lodge will push down the Indians, or push back the Indians a little bit farther.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I didn't see a whole lot of movement, but good to see them move back 5 yards. Yeah, Reese, I don't know that he plays on the defensive side. You're talking about players playing both sides. He's one that he is a quarterback specialist. He does well at it.
No need to get him hurt. No need at all. Punt coming up now here for Medicine Lodge. Pressure brings right side. Do not run into the kicker. They avoided it that time. D-Wall will get a chance to return it. Catches it at his own 10. Almost drilled there. Gets away from 1 tackle. Now gets away from 2. Looks like flag football. Comes near side. Doesn't have the speed. Doesn't get the block. Gets near side, though. Gets 1 block up to the 35. And D-Wall will give the offense for Mustangs a good starting possession. We're going to take 1 quick timeout. Bring it right back here. You're listening to High School Football on KNDY.
There is a difference.
We're involved in the community. We believe in this area, and we reinvest locally to help the local economy. First Commerce Bank. Experience the difference. Member FDIC.
Titan Trailer Manufacturing of Waterville offers a full line of horse and livestock trailers, flatbed trailers, utility trailers, dump trailers, stock trailers, cargo trailers, and custom trailers. Are you sensing a theme here? Trailers. If you need it, they have it. Not only do they have it, Titan Trailers are a higher standard of quality manufactured in Waterville. You're pulling the best with a Titan Trailer. Log on to TitanTrailer.com and find a dealer near you and see for yourself.
Welcome back to Valley Heights. First play was a completion to Bigham for no gain.
Spoons will run it here now near side, right side of that offensive line. Gets out of bounds as clock was running 2:38 now until halftime. Valley Heights trailing this one, of course, coming up at half. News, weather, and sports. We'll take a peek at that Axtell Osborne game, too, as well. See if we can't get a score update on that. And now we're going to have
out for a measurement.
Official, I think, says Spence is awfully close to that first down marker. White Hat comes in from the back.
Yep, it's going to be timeout for a measurement. Either 3rd and inches. The sticks say 2, but I think either 3rd and inches or first down.
And since we got a little break, you know what? I'm going to give my voice a little break, too, as well. We're going to take a little break. We'll be right back here. Valley Heights trailing 35-8, 3 minutes before first half is over.
Elton Dan and the Rocket Band coming to the Waterville Firehouse Friday, November 17th for a fundraising event supporting Twin Valley Developmental Services. Featuring an exclusive VIP performance prior to the main event. Only 50 VIP tickets available. Get your ticket now online at charityauction.bid/CCITP 2023.
35-8 our score, 2:38 left to play. Official call was going to be just short, so now a 3rd down and about 6 inches. Of course, Valley Heights had one of these earlier, quarterback sneak, but a chop block brought it back to a 3rd and 15. Can't have that mistake here. Spoons will be under center, Bigham behind him, DeWalt in the eye. 2 receivers left, Gray and Ekstrom. Spoons right up the middle, first down, no penalties.
First down, no chop block. Chop block, a weird call on a quarterback sneak, but it was the first time. This time, clean, good run.
Pick up 5 yards there for Spoons. 25 yards rushing on 7 attempts, 1 fumble to his name too as well. 3 for 5 passing through the air, 1 touchdown. That was a 41-yard touchdown strike from Spoons to Max Shanks back in the first quarter, which seems like forever ago. Spoons looks to step up and is tackled down. That's going to be a sack for Medicine Lodge. I didn't see who has come up with that one, but for a team that has 16 on the year, there's their first one of the night.
A whole slew of Medicine Lodge Indians there. It almost looked like it was set up as a screenplay, but it was just missed blocks.
2nd down and 14 now it will make as Valley Heights lets time click off this clock. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Spence will be in the backfield with Bigham to his right hip pocket. 4-man pressure now from Medicine Lodge. Swing pass near side here. Ekstrom catches it. Ekstrom gets out of bounds just across midfield, but will now bring up a long 3rd down and about 8.
Spreading out the receivers, trying to get the defense spread out a little bit. It's working. They're slinging it around to the outside, picking up some yards.
I just did the math. It's 35-8 right now. Doesn't seem like a 27-point game. If Valley Heights can get a score here, it would be momentous because Medicine Lodge will get the ball to start the second half too as well. And you know that offense is going to come out on fire.
Right. You go down 34, that's a difficult number to come back from.
Inside the Medicine Lodge territory at the 49. Spoons looks to set up the screen near side. Knocked away and incomplete. Coming up with the big stop there for Medicine Lodge. Number 25, Skylar Smith, the 5'9 junior. That ball went about 5'9.5 inches over his head. Barely got up there, but nonetheless, incomplete pass there on 3rd down. And now 4th down and 7 for the Mustangs. They're going to keep this offense out there.
Minute 26 to go until halftime. Inside Medicine Lodge Indian territory.
Mustangs take a look at their play card. 4th down here and 7. Spoons to the backfield, Bigham to his right. Pressure comes down right side. Spoons rifles it in there, incomplete, aiming for Caden Dummermuth, but we're going to have a penalty far side It looks like pass interference, and it will be.
It is.
From that backside.
Great call.
Interference now for Medicine Lodge will give Valley Heights a first down, a much-needed first down, too, there as well. But something we haven't seen Valley Heights do all evening, that was just a straight drop-back pass and left that ball fling.
Yeah, it's going to be something I think we'll see a lot more in the second half. It's just a lot more airing it out. Spoons is very capable.
I think having to challenge this outside defense for the Medicine Lodge Indians will be such a factor, too, because we've seen this defensive line handle Valley Heights' offensive line so far. Shotgun snap, Spoons rolls out to the right, pass protector will be Bigham. Spoons looks to step up, now will rush, picks up about 2 or 3 yards, gets out of bounds with 1:15 left here to play in this first half. Positive yardage, though, for the Mustangs, but got to keep an eye on that clock now.
Logan Gray had a pretty good route running deep down the field, but the pressure made Spoons escape the pocket rather than stay in. He might have had an opportunity to throw one down to about the 10-yard line.
Once again, that pressure from the front three of the Medicine Lodge defense, led by Sawyer Stone, the 6'1", 165-pound junior nose tackle, has 8 sacks to his ledger this season. You talked about it a little bit with Reese not on defense. He actually plays defensive end. I forgot to mention that. Their quarterback plays defensive end on this team.
I wondered. I was looking for him in the backfield, didn't see anything. I don't see him on the field now, but it is really hard to identify their numbers.
A run up the middle there by Bigham will pick up a few. Mustangs will take a timeout. We'll take it with them, though. Valley Heights still trailing 35-8.
If any of your family members meow, bark, squeak, chew, dig, squawk, claw, play dead, or fetch, you need Dr. Porter and the Blue River Veterinary Clinic in Waterville. Dr. Porter is dedicated to the wellness and health care of your small animal pets, offering vaccinations and wellness checks, boarding, dentistry, emergency care, grooming, surgery, and radiology with her full-service clinic. A healthy pet is a happy pet, and a happy pet means a happy home. Call today for your appointment, 363-2222.
At the beginning of every crop year, you get only one chance to get it right. Start your season off with a seed you can trust. Plant DeKalb Asgrow. They have a full range of products that have proven themselves year after year. Parker Seed can provide the right seed for your environmental conditions. There's no room for error. Call Parker Seed to start your season off right. When you call Todd Parker, he'll put his knowledge and experience to work to help you make the right choices. Call today, 562-6687. That's 562-6687.
35-8, 109 left to play here before the first half. Gray's going to get the run up the middle. Stop for a gain of no gain and maybe 1 on that one. The clock rolls under a minute now, and a fourth down inside Medicine Lodge territory. Ball will be at the 27. Mustangs go quick, though, here. It's going to be a spinnerback swing near side. DeWalt gets the hole. First down, Mustangs.
First down stops the clock while they reset. But Valley Heights will have to get right back up on that ball, and here they go.
Needed 4, got about 6. That's only DeWalt's third rush so far here tonight. Spoons in the shotgun, will roll right. Bigham is his protector, looks near side, now throws it. Caught Logan Gray inside the 10 from the 27 down to the 6. I think it was an 11-yard pickup there for Gray.
Same rollout. They rolled to the opposite side earlier, and I thought I saw Gray open. They did it to our direction, and Gray was open.
Kind of run a little levels. You know, they put one deep in the end zone, one middle, and one short, usually your halfback, and Gray's been open here. We'll need to keep that going here so far in this end of the first half. Valley Heights moving the ball is going to force Medicine Lodge to take a timeout, so we'll take it with them here. 35 seconds left to go before half. You're listening to high school football here on KNDY.
It's service you can always trust at Sink Gordon & Associates in Waterville and Marysville. Their experience in all matters of farm, business, and individual income tax planning and preparation, estates and trust, accounting and payroll services too. Call Chad Parker in Waterville at 363-2263 or Aaron Wright in Marysville at 562-3858. Sink Gordon & Associates, comprehensive and innovative accounting in Northeast Kansas since 1946.
We don't have to tell that harvest season is here. And while you're working the fields, Kramer Oil is on the road for you. Kramer Oil's commercial fuel delivery brings premium fuel right to your farm, making sure your machinery never skips a beat. Fast, reliable, and always on time. Because during harvest season, every second counts. Keep your farm running smooth with the name that's been there through it all. Kramer Oil. Our family serving yours for generations.
Hello and thank you for calling. Our operators are busy at the moment. Please hold the line and we will answer you shortly.
Stop the madness! With Blue Valley, there's less time on hold, more time together. Blue Valley Technologies offers reliable internet that works when you need it. And if there's an issue, we have local customer support that will make sure you're back online in no time. Find out more at bluevalley.net.
Had a little runaway break there, but Valley Heights does put up a touchdown on a 1-yard touchdown run by Jaden Dewald, a penalty, too, on the marker with 14.5 seconds left here before the second half. But what a huge touchdown there for the Mustangs.
Yeah, great drive put together. Large variation of play calls, some passes, some runs. Dewald gets into the end zone, and he just gets, after he was already started celebrating, he just gets leveled in the end zone. So, flag for late hit.
And it will be assessed on the kickoff.
Sounds like they're going to assess it on the kickoff. I didn't know if you could go half the distance on your 2-point or not.
No, then we'll just go ahead and go for 2 here on this one. Spoons will be under center. Bigham and Dewald in the backfield. We're going to go, nope, fake pass, back of the end zone, out the outstretched arms of Logan Gray, and that will be no good on the 2-point conversion, keeping us right here at 35-14. Speaking about keeping it right here, got a whole bunch of other games going on, too, as well this evening over on our sister station. You can pop up to sunflowerstateradio.com, the Axel Eagles and the Osborne Bulldogs, in a fight to see who will go on to sub-state action in Class 8-man Division 2, and then our very own from the TVL Sports Spotlight, Jeff Wirtz, over at Hanover and Frankfurt, as that's a rematch up there. So interesting to see these teams from our area get so much recognition here late in the season. This game probably not going the way the Mustangs wanted it, I guess, as you're going into halftime here. What are you, I guess, if you're head coach Cody Trimble, telling to your boys after this first half of ball?
Well, the first half was a tale of two halves. The first quarter was absolutely all Medicine Lodge Indians. However, the Mustangs were potentially the better team for that second quarter. They finally stopped Medicine Lodge, made them punt it a couple times, and they just put together a great drive of their own. So it's going to be a lot easier conversation after that last drive.
And I think a big part about it, we were just talking a little bit before break, but Medicine Lodge's first touchdown was a result of a Valley Heights fumble. Medicine Lodge's third touchdown was a result of the Valley Heights fumble, and their fourth touchdown was a result of a penalty on a 4th down and 26 running into the punter, resulted in a Medicine Lodge touchdown.
Touchdown, yeah. Otherwise, the 2 touchdowns in the second quarter were just Medicine Lodge being beneficiaries of Valley Heights making a mistake.
Kickoff is going to be a fair catch called by the lead man, A flag is going to be on the play. Unless Valley Heights was offside, but he was on the Medicine Lodge side, you can call a false start on the Valley Heights kickoff team. So the referee that's 20 yards deep.
Okay, so it could be too many men lined up on one side of the ball. That's an illegal procedure.
Okay.
And so I'm guessing that's what it is. You have to have, it's either 3 or 4 guys on this side of the ball. That's a new rule as of maybe 3 years ago.
Our own Gene Stessator here in the
you're welcome.
Brian Crotty.
Send it to you. You don't need to send it to New York.
No.
It's 4 guys.
Okay.
So the last time Valley Heights only had 2 guys on this side of the ball. This time they have 4, which is what's required.
Okay, all right. So getting that squared away. Of course, Valley Heights punting from the 50-yard line, or kicking off, Squid Kit's going to go kind of deep back into the end zone. Still on the ground. Medicine Lodge had trouble with it. But boy, that was a close one there for the Mustangs. Or for the Indians, excuse me.
Yeah. So Valley Heights was so sold on that onside away. There were a couple of the the coverage guys that instead of going down the field to go recover that ball, they ran to the opposite side of the field. Had they raced and been a gunner straight to that ball, I think there might have been a play on the ball.
Could have been an opportunity. Would have recovered it deep in Medicine Lodge territory.
With 10 seconds.
Could have something happened.
Yeah.
Could have something happened. Here you've got to stop quarterback Reese. Here he is, coming up 10 seconds, the full length of the field, ball on the 22-yard line. Medicine Lodge does have all 3 timeouts, too, as well. Valley Heights will put 3 defenders right at the 50, about 30 yards deep of the line of scrimmage. 3-man rush will come. Reese, I'm sure, will look to step up. He's looking right side, now goes over the middle. Overpass! About intercepted there by the Valley Heights defense. Logan Gray was about the right man at the right time for that one.
Yeah. Closest receiver was Logan Gray for Valley Heights on the Medicine Lodge pass, and that was a very correct statement. 2nd and 10 coming up. I think that the Medicine Lodge quarterback, Reese, there got hit a little as he threw, which is good to see some defensive penetration by the 3 big men up front.
And Valley Heights has been getting penetration, too, as well. They just haven't been getting home. A lot of over-pursuing, and we talk about the level of athleticism that Reese is. A lot of times in the TVL, you're making those tackles, but he is just something else.
Right.
Sweep swing here, near side. Running back's going to try and get to the edge, gets up to the 30, pushes out of bounds. A first down, though, for Medicine Lodge.
0.4 to go until halftime. Medicine Lodge up 35-14. Valley Heights looking to get a stop here on this last play of the first half, assuming no defensive penalty.
Ty Gertis will get his first rush of the evening, an 11-yard run here near side, and last play here before we go to halftime. Valley Heights trailing 35-14, ball on the 33-yard line of the Mustangs. 3 men deep, 30 yards back again. Last chance for romance for Medicine Lodge. Reese will roll out right. Now here comes the spy. Reese will throw it short, incomplete, and we will go to halftime. Mustangs trailing 35-14, but Medicine Lodge will receive the second half kickoff. Keep it tuned here to KNDY 95.5 for news, weather, and sports coming up at half. We're going to take a break. Again, Mustangs trailing 35-14 at half.
Landall Company in Marysville is expanding and looking for career-minded individuals who want to work for a stable company that's been in business for 60 years. Currently hiring welders, painters, assemblers, fabrication, and maintenance. Experience preferred but not required. Competitive wages, merit increases, annual raises, and promotions. $2 per hour shift differential for second and third shift. 4% attendance bonus based off your gross weekly wage. Apply online today at landall.com.
KNDY has been your sports leader of local teams since the days of leather helmets. Well, okay, not that long, but since the days before the Blue Valley and Nemaha Valley Leagues combined, for over 40 years, KNDY has been your source for scores, interviews, and live play-by-play action of your favorite teams all season long. The game and technology may have changed, but our coverage remains the same. KNDY, your area sports leader, on air, online, and on our mobile app.
This is Thad Argenbright with Performance Ag in Waterville, your Pioneer dealer. Our vision at Performance Ag is to deliver to you the very best in seed genetics from Pioneer, along with the best in service, which includes on-site seed treatment, direct delivery, and tender use. Call me, Thad Argenbright, at 785-313-3064 and find out why. With Pioneer from Performance Ag, you get more than a bag of seed.
Mustang Motors in Blue Rapids wants to get you into a new ride today. Whether it be a car, van, truck, SUV, or even a new Hi-Sun side-by-side, Colby has it. And if it's not on the lot, they can find it. With easy financing options available and a warranty on everything that leaves the lot, you'll feel confident in your choice with Mustang Motors. Check them out online at MustangMotorsKS.com or stop by and check out what's on the lot in Blue Rapids. Mustang Motors, right on the highway, always right on the price.
Max Blasky back with you here on this Friday night football game. Valley Heights trailing 35-14. A lot going down here at the Valley Heights, though, this weekend. The Drama Club is presenting their all-school play yearbook reflections, joined by one of the Drama Club members. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself and in character, too, as well, if you like.
I'm Delana Merck. I'm a senior from Valley Heights. So the play is this Saturday and Sunday. Saturday at 2 p.m. and 7 p.m. and Sunday at 2 at the Waterville Opera House.
Now, I know you guys have been working on this a lot, had to change it around because of the football game tonight, but what is this play, if you could give us a little brief synopsis about what people will expect this weekend?
Okay, so it's called Yearbook Reflections. It's really just like you're flipping through a yearbook. You see the different clubs, the different sports teams, and the meaning behind the theme of the yearbook. You'll find that out at the very end.
Okay, perfect. Now, why should some see the play, and then you too as well? Why should we come watch you?
It is very interesting, very fun. It's a musical as well, so there's really fun songs. I play the part of Lauren Frazier. She's really upbeat, peppy, National Honor Society. So, yeah, it's really fun.
A good mix of everything you expected in high school, right?
Yes,
exactly. Now, when are these again coming up?
Saturday at 2 and 7 and Sunday at 2.
And both performances at the Waterville Opera House, correct?
Yes.
All right, perfect. Thank you so much. And, of course, if you're looking for something to do this weekend, swing on down to the Waterville Opera House for Yearbook Reflections presented by the Valley Heights Drama Club. Here on the field, Mustangs trail 35-14. Bring you back some first-half stats from that contest. You're listening to high school football here on KNDY.
The variety of our checking plans exceeds your grandfather's dreams. We have checking plans for kids, checking for college students, checking for small businesses, and checking for seniors only. We have checking plans that pay interest. By checking with us, you have quality choices to add to your portfolio and financial planning. Citizen State Bank of Marysville, Waterville, and Hanover. Quality banking since 1907. Member FDIC.
Blue Valley Trailers in Waterville offers it all. Cattle equipment, trailers, and lawn mowers. A proud dealer with a great line of high-quality local manufacturers, including Titan, Titan West, Sharp, and Travelong. Blue Valley Trailers rounds out their impressive inventory lineup with Hillsboro, Wilson, H&H, Hayliner, and Hustler lawn mowers. Competitive prices, new and used inventory, trailer and mower repairs, and great customer service make Blue Valley Trailers in Waterville a one-stop shop.
Tammy Parker with Tammy Parker Realty has all the bases covered. She's your realtor, broker, and agent. Give Tammy a call today in Waterville at 363-2010 or 562-6688. She has property for sale in Marshall, Washington, and Riley counties. Or visit her website, tparkerrealty.com. Tammy Parker Realty in Waterville, 363-2010 or 562-6688.
Max Blasky back with you here on KNDY FM 95.5. A full night of football, too, as well. Their sister station, KDNS, out of Glen Elder, has the call with the Axtell Eagles and the Osborne Bulldogs. That game can be streamed at sunflowerstateradio.com. Just go to the top, click KDNS. A score update to pass along for you from that game. Axtell looking to win their third straight championship, winning against Osborne 46-6. Absolutely handling the Bulldogs in this sectional round. Another TVL contest going on tonight, too, as well. Up in Hanover, the Wildcats of Hanover trail the Wildcats of Frankfort 8-6 early on in that first quarter. A game that got out of hand a couple weeks ago for Frankfort. One that Frankfort ended up winning 62-14 or 10, I believe. Hanover looking to make an impressive run after upseeding top-seeded Lebo in their side of the bracket last week. Here on the field, the Valley Heights Mustangs trail 35-14. It was all Medicine Lodge in that first half. 4 touchdowns scored in that first quarter, one right after quarter break. But we'll go ahead and call it a first quarter touchdown. A fumble recovery, or a fumble on the first play of the game led to the Medicine Lodge first score, then 2 unanswered, then another Valley Heights fumble led to another Medicine Lodge touchdown on a 4th down and 6 midway through that second quarter. A roughing the kicker penalty gave Medicine Lodge a first down on a 4th down and 26, which led to another touchdown. Valley Heights did get 2 on a nice 41-yard touchdown pass from Carson Spoons to Max Shanks midway through that first quarter, and then right before quarter break, Jaden Dewalt dove the ball in from 1 yard out, cutting this lead down 35-14 for Valley Heights. We're about 2 minutes away here from second half. Of course, the 3-minute preview too as well for both teams to get warmed up on this chilly sectional night here this evening in Blue Rapids. You're listening to high school football here on KNDY FM at 95.5, online at sunflowerstateradio.com, and of course inside the KNDY FM mobile app. Mustangs trail 35-14 here. That second half action is just moments away here on FM 95.5.
Dane's Automotive and Tire in Waterville and Marysville is your reliable automotive repair shop. Servicing engines and transmissions, ACs, radiators, exhaust, and diagnostic checks. Did you know Dane's does tires? Carrying all major brands and sizes from trucks, ATVs, trailer, and farm implements, Dane's Automotive and Tire has you covered. With over 85 years combined experience, your locally owned and trusted repair and tire shop is Dane's Automotive and Tire in Waterville and Marysville.
This is Greg.
And Jenna Meyer with Meyer Ag, and we'd like to earn your business as this area's channel seedsman.
Contact myself, Greg Meyer, with Meyer Ag at 785-268-0378 for all your corn, soybean, and sorghum needs. We carry a full lineup of Extend Flex soybeans as well as Enlist soybeans to be truly flexible for the farmer's needs.
Call before October 31st to receive an extra $10 per bag discount on corn and $4 per bag discount on soybeans for the Book and Go program, plus more early season discounts.
To reach us, call 785-268-0378 and see for yourself why Channel beats the competition.
Sapp Brothers reminds propane customers that now's the time to book your propane refills. Contract pricing available with scheduled delivery at your request. Call or reach out today. Sapp Brothers Petroleum, reminding propane customers now's the time to book your propane refills.
If it's after the game or ringing in the weekend, let Jocks in Waterville be the spot to grab a cold one with your favorite crowd. Catch your favorite team on game days, including K-State, KU, and the Valley Heights Mustangs. Still located on the south side of Main Street in Waterville. Open Monday through Saturday, 2 until 9. Stop in and find a place where you're always welcome. Cheers. We'll see you at Jocks, a proud supporter of Valley Heights activities. Go Mustangs.
Welcome back to Valley Heights. The Mustangs have taken the field last few minutes here of our halftime. For Medicine Lodge, their quarterback, Kavion Reese, has thrown the ball 18 times. He has 8 completions, although most of those incompletions of those 10 incompletions are drops. But he has, looks like 111 yards on those 8 completions. Passing for Valley Heights is Carson Spoons. He's thrown the ball 8 times, and he's completed 5 for 67 yards. Running the ball for Medicine Lodge, you have, of course, Kavion Reese scrambling on most of these plays. He's got 8 carries for 89 yards. Then you have Braxton Farr, the sophomore. He has 4 rushes for 31 yards. And then Jack Schreiner, 2 rushes for 11 yards. Rushing the ball for the Valley Heights Mustangs, you have Carson Spoons with 9 attempts, 21 yards. You have Jaden DeWalt, 5 attempts, 18 yards. And Kason Bigham with 6 attempts and only 2 yards. So averaging less than 1 yard per carry. And then you also have Logan Gray with 13 yards on 2 attempts. So most of the total yards here are coming for Medicine Lodge. But as we were talking, kind of a tale of 2 quarters. First quarter, all Medicine Lodge. It started off with the Valley Heights fumble, and then Medicine Lodge marches right down for a touchdown. And would we decide 4 touchdowns in that first quarter? Is what we're technically 3, but one happened a couple seconds after.
One happened 9 seconds into the second quarter, and it was a drive that continued to as well.
Yeah.
So
the other touchdown for Medicine Lodge, the 5th touchdown for them, was a beneficiary of a 4th and 26. Roughing the punter. Otherwise, that's the second quarter went way better for Valley Heights.
It has been a tale of, like you said, there 2 halves and almost the first half alone to themselves. But if Valley Heights did not come out on that first drive and fumbled that ball, I think we are talking about a different game. just because of the simple fact that Medicine Lodge, yes, have they probably looked like the better team so far here today? They have, but we have seen Valley Heights move this ball down against the Medicine Lodge defense that has been very stout, and I think there's some positivities to it. But from that other side, if you're the Valley Heights defense, you just can't let Reese run around the way he did there in that first half, which I know is easier said than done, but that's something they're going to have to stop here in the second half.
You're exactly right. Valley Heights to kick off to Medicine Lodge.
Of course, Valley Heights did receive the first half kick. They won the toss, elected to receive, so Medicine Lodge will get their first crack at it here. Near side return, nicely up to about the 35, and that's where they will start. One score update to pass along for you going on in the area. Axel defeats Osborne in 8-man Division II, 54-6 in the sectional round. So Axel will move on to a sub-state matchup between either Frankfort or Hanover. That game going on right now. Our TVL owns Jeff Wirtz up there. Give him a follow on Facebook or check out his website, tvlspotlight.com. Here in this one, Valley Heights trails 35-14. That should be a false start, and it will be on Medicine Lodge. 6 accepted penalties by Medicine Lodge here in this one. And we saw, especially on that one drive, Medicine Lodge, they will make the mental mistakes too as well.
Yeah, and offensive penalties are poison to your drive. And so that's what we saw in that second quarter when Medicine Lodge was finally had to forced to punt a couple times. They started with penalties. High snap, fielded though, and not much going on the completion to the far side. Tackled by
Looked like Spoons out there getting the tackle.
Yeah.
Can't tell who got that reception. Maybe looked like Jace Cox.
Yeah, really hard to tell far away. That was number 2, Caden Dummermuth. That's what I was trying to figure out. Dummermuth over on the far side. Is that what you see?
Yeah, Dummermuth over there in that cornerback position came up and got the stop, and I think Cox went to the sideline a little limpy. So this Medicine Lodge offense might lose one of its keys to the calling, but of course the big one up front is Reese. A penalty on the Mustangs defense up front. Jumping was a defensive lineman well before the snap. That looks like Lawson Stryker, I believe, can't tell a number, but a free 5 yards for Medicine Lodge gives the Indians a first down. First and 10 Indians now from the 45-yard line of their own side. Reese will be in the backfield. Pressure comes up the middle. Passes high, far side. Dummermuth tackles him on the corner. Good reception there by Ethan Simmons. It looks like he came down with that one.
Yep, that's right. I was also thinking number 1, Ethan Simmons. He's not listed as a starter, but would come in for the injured Cox that just went out.
His first reception of the evening, 7-yard pickup for this Indians offense to start their first drive of the second half, leading 35-14. Draw play up the middle for their running back. Flag, comes in flying here near side, so let's check that one out. But another shifty run there by Jack Schreiber. Slifer will get credit for the tackle, usually from this, and looks like a holding penalty. No, we're calling it on the defense.
Well, the Medicine Lodge is backing up.
So holding penalty on the Indians, already second accepted one here on this drive, and just backing themselves back up now. A 2nd and 13. This Valley Heights defense needs to stay sound and stay assignment sound, especially here on this one.
Yeah, no longer a spot call. It goes 10 yards back from the old line of scrimmage.
Reese in the backfield with Schreiber to his hip. Shotgun snap. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Little crossing pattern both sides. Reese steps up middle of the field, gets away from Bigham, who over pursues once again. Takes a group of Mustangs to bring him down, including Wagner there on the tackle, and Carson Smith.
Slifer in there as well.
Boy, I thought he got well past that 50, but the ball's going to be placed at the 49-yard line. About a 9-yard pickup there on the ground for Reese, and a 3rd down and 3 for this Mustangs defense. Shotgun formation, pressure brings left side, pass is thrown, incomplete, receiver did not have his head turned, and now a 4th down for the Indians.
Yeah, pass intended for Durham Nittler. Jaden Dewald on the coverage. Ball sails right over his head. 4th and 6.
It looked like that offense was going to stay out there, and honestly, I would not blame Medicine Lodge for keeping it out there, but they will go punt formation now. Back to punt will be Carter Cunningham. Set themselves a decent night offensively. 4 receptions, 72 yards, and a touchdown unofficially. Cunningham, everything's unofficial. Make sure to remind that one. Cunningham will punt from about his own 40. Jaden Dewalt stands at his own 15. Pooch punt nearly blocked by Bigham, goes spiraling down to that corner. That's a beauty of a punt.
All the way down to the 3-yard line.
Wow. You could not have placed that one any better there if you are Carter Cunningham. Ball is going to be officially marked down at the 3-yard line. So a long drive here for this Mustangs offense, but just how Coach Cody Trimble wants it most of the time, this team that relies on controlling the ball, controlling the clock, and dictating the way this game's going is going to need his front 3, especially those seniors up there on that offensive line, to take a stranglehold on this game and show that they can't be pushed around anymore here in the second half. And I think that's going to be where I'm going to be watching, is up there on that line here the second half. Under center will be Spoons. Power right side. DeWalt gets the carry. Has one broken tackle. Gets up to middle of the field. Up close to a 1st down marker and a 7-yard pickup there for DeWalt.
Yeah, great 1st down run. Love the play call, and Jaden DeWalt runs very well.
And finally getting some opportunities now. Had 3 carries before that last drive, before first half. And now here he is, back-to-back runs. Sheds off 3 tacklers and still going. Jaden DeWalt keeps those legs churning.
Gray, I think
it was DeWalt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Gray was just there.
You saw what I saw. Yeah.
We all saw it, too, as well. Yeah. Logan Gray standing in front of DeWalt there, but gets them outside the 20-yard line. That's going to be about a 6-yard peak up there for DeWalt. Ball gets up to the 22.
I thought it was DeWalt the whole way, then I saw Gray coming up.
A little bit easier numbers to tell for the Mustangs here. Purple jerseys, white numbers versus white jerseys on gold numbers. Now it goes Gray here near side. Going to try and get to the edge, but will not have an opportunity coming up from that cornerback position.
3 or 4 yards.
Give him 2.5, 3 yards.
Give him 3 yards on the carry on that one. Mustangs now out of the back of the shadow of their own end zone, but still deep in their own territory. Ball on the 25-yard line. This drive started at the 3. 2 runs by DeWalt gets them out to the 25, and now a 2nd down and 7 to go. Everyone taking a look there at their play call sheets. And in the backfield, hands in the air means 5 up. Spoons under center. We'll give it to fullback Bigham. No, he'll follow fullback Bigham right side. Keeps those legs churning. Will be close-ish to a 1st down is what we're going to call it. Goes from a 2nd down and 7 to now probably a 3rd down and 2, so a 5-yard pickup there by Spoons. And now quickly up to the line. 3rd down and 3. 3rd down and 2. Spoons spinner back near side here. DeWalt gets it. DeWalt down. 1st down. Mustangs.
35.
I've never seen that play before. Valley Heights has ran it, 5 or 6 times now. I love it. It seems to work every time.
They'll kind of do the old, I call it, by de facto, I call it the spinner back, like Centralia used to do. You'd see that quarterback just spin, and you wouldn't know where he's going, and he tends to do that every now and then.
Yeah.
And such a weapon when you can either hand it to DeWalt, or you can be the 4th man through the hole if you're Spoons and your quarterback coming through with it. But, of course, Brian, you get to call a lot of Marysville games. I'm sure you're pretty used to seeing this offense, too, as well.
I'm used to seeing this offense, and so seeing Cody's variations is a lot of fun tonight.
Some athletes out there on the field. Spoon's going to look back to pass, has to get it over to Gray down the middle of the field. Block near side. Gray 30, Gray 20, Gray down to the 10. Will he be pushed out? Dives, touchdown! Valley Heights Mustangs.
55 yards.
Logan Gray, a 65-yard touchdown strike from Carson Spoons. And just like that, the Mustangs are back now to within 15. Heck of a play there by Spoons. Pressure came left side. Get it out. Let him run.
Absolutely. He had about 2 seconds to throw the ball, and on the last tick, he gets it out to a crossing Logan Gray, who takes it all the way in.
Beautiful play, beautiful pass there from Spoons. Let your athletes do the rest. And just like we talked about earlier, it's 20-35. 2-point pending goes in. D-Wall will got it. Good. He got it. D-Wall got it. 35-22 is our score as the Valley Heights Mustangs get a stop in the score, and will look to do the same when we come back.
Looking for a spot to refuel you or the whole team? Make the Route 77 Corner Store your ultimate pit stop. From Hunt Brothers Pizza and soft serve ice cream in Blue Rapids to hand-breaded fried chicken and fish in Waterville, fountain drinks, snacks, and sweet treats. Save on fuel with the Dino Pay app every time you hit the road. To take a break or stay on the go, let the Route 77 Corner Stores of Blue Rapids and Waterville fuel you up for your next road trip.
Get the good stuff.
Superior quality at competitive prices. It's right around the corner at your Napa Auto Parts store, Blue Rapids Auto and Hardware. Napa has over 310,000 parts and accessories for auto, truck, farm, and small engines. Plus, all Napa brand parts are backed by a national warranty program. Need answers or advice? Just ask the friendly parts professionals at Napa at Blue Rapids Auto and Hardware. They're ready to help.
Get the good stuff.
Quality you can trust at prices you can afford at Napa Auto Parts, Blue Rapids Auto and Hardware.
Where do you turn when the unexpected happens? You may wonder what's next. Who do I call? What should I do? We at Christy Anders and Anders Fifely Funeral Homes are here to assist by providing support and personal services while helping create a beautiful and unique tribute for your loved one. We're proud to offer affordable, personalized packages to fit any budget. You can find us online at apfunerals.com or visit us in Waterville at Christy Anders Funeral Home or in Riley at Anders Fifely Funeral Home.
Taking on the 37 by the Indians, 1st and 10.
Welcome back to Valley Heights. High school football is a game of momentum. The second quarter ended with momentum in Valley Heights' favor, and the third quarter picked up right where that left off. Quick pass here for Medicine Lodge Indians. Not enough for a first down, but close to it.
Valley Heights trailing this one 35-22. Quarterback Carson Spoons just found Logan Gray for a 65-yard touchdown pass. Before that play, Spoons had 67 yards passing, so doubled up his passing on one play. But now here comes the defense needing to hold strong. Run here near side is going to get the edge and a first down by this Medicine Lodge offense. Coming up with the run will be Brax Farr, picking up a first down.
A pretty solid sophomore runner there.
Ball moves across the 50-yard line into Valley Heights territory, but we've seen this Medicine Lodge offense on their first two drives of the second half stall right about this position. Of course, we've also seen the opposite in that first half, too. This thing can move like a well-oiled machine, but this Valley Heights defense needing to stir up those holes. Reese will look to run here near side. Quarterback spy comes late. We're going to throw it over the middle. Somehow caught at the 30-yard line by in front of a group of Valley Heights defenders. That's going to go from the 50 down to the 29-28.
22-yard gain.
Defense was right there for the Mustangs, too. Had three of them there, but Randall's just climbed the ladder a little bit higher and picked that one out of the air. Reese in the shotgun, two receivers right to the left. In goes motion will be Cunningham. Good receiving stats so far here tonight. Reese looks his way, now looks backside. Pressure coming from Slifer. Now Reese looks to get outside. Across his body, throws. Wide open in the middle of the field again will be Cunningham. That's about the fourth time tonight that middle of the field has just been left wide open by that Valley Heights defense.
Yeah, Carter Cunningham's running a Travis Kelce type route. He doesn't have a set yardage. What he's doing is he's trying to be back behind the first level, but in front of the second level, and it's been working all night.
Been causing havoc for this Valley Heights defense. All of a sudden, their backs are against the wall. First down and 10 now to go at the 10, or first down and goal to go, now at the 10-yard line. Reese looks at his left armband in the shotgun formation. Valley Heights bringing blitz up the middle. Ball goes over the head. Reese is going to be almost sacked. Gets out of two sure tackles. Now goes right side. Almost throws it late. Gets pushed out of bounds. But how does he get away from that Houdini? Let's try Kavion Reese.
What the heck? I mean, he's 20 yards back behind the line of scrimmage, picking up the ball and still finds a way to escape.
And still manages to make it a positive game,
almost
too, as well. Almost
all the way down to the 3.
All the way up to the 3. We're going to bring a heavy set right up the middle. Reese will swing late. Defense comes in late for the Mustangs. I think they got him stopped. Of course, Reese on that first, quarterback sneak of the evening, held it, waited for it to start, tried to do the same thing. Valley Heights defense good on there and stopped it. Third down and 1 now to go at about the 1.5-yard line. Reese under center again. Quarterback sneak again. It will be. He bounces off late. Now dives. What's the official call? We're stopped short.
So the quarterback sneak is not made for patience, but it worked earlier for Reese. Well, he just tried it twice in a row there. Didn't work. Like I said, the quarterback sneak is not made for that patience.
More of a power option, but now a 4th down and 1. Here we go. Medicine Lodge, I'm sure, will go spread formation. Reese and those legs. Let's see what they can do. 4th down and 1 from the ball at the 1-yard line. Reese in the shotgun. 2 receivers right, 2 to the left. Running back in the right side. Right quarterback power. Touchdown, Medicine Lodge. Just too easy for Kayvon Reese.
Yeah, good change up there for Medicine Lodge to run him to the outside. We just watched him disappear from the 30-yard line and reappear at the 3-yard line a couple plays ago. So
gives Medicine Lodge back their 41-22 lead. Extra point pending here. Just when the Mustangs had Reese dead to right 3 times on a 3rd down, he gets out and somehow manages to pick up almost a touchdown. Kick is up. Kick as good.
No good.
No good. No good. It goes to the left, so no good. We're going to stay at 41-22. Valley Heights will put their offense back on the field when we come back.
Cottage Hill Ag Supply makes precision planting work for you. Put their experience and exceptional customer service to work when planning for the next planting season. Check their test plot results with quality seed lines including AgriGold and NC+. Set up assistance with your planner and adjustments as needed help you be more efficient. As a fellow farmer, Darren Jacobson can share his experience if you're new to precision planting. Count on top quality products with expert service and a commitment to go above and beyond for their customers. Go online to cottagehillagsupply.com. Sharp Manufacturing in Blue Rapids. Building quality, locally produced custom trailers, wishing all Mustang athletes the best of luck this year. From start to finish, the best is what you'll get from Sharp Manufacturing. Check out their full line of high-quality enclosed cargo trailers and custom car haulers at sharpmanufacturing.com. The best and last trailer you'll need, Sharp Manufacturing in Blue Rapids.
Sectional round of football here at Valley Heights, first ever here at home for the Mustangs. They trail 41-22, 3:52 left to play in this first quarter. They got it down moments ago to within 13, but gave up a 1-yard touchdown run by quarterback Kayvon Reese, who's having himself a heck of a game. Unofficially, 147 yards or 171 yards through the air, 2 touchdowns on the ground, 106 yards, 3 touchdowns to his name. This quarterback has been absolutely electric to watch. The Valley Heights Mustangs have not had an answer for him yet this evening. D-Walt will take the kick return, try and gets to the edge, will be stopped right after 30-yard line, and that's where this Mustang offense will get going.
Last couple possessions for the Valley Heights Mustangs have ended in the end zone. This one's going to need to do the same for the next couple quarters to matter.
Still trailing by 19 through a 3-score game, yet still here for the Mustangs. But an opportunity to cut into that lead if they're able to get a touchdown. I talked about it. This offense has rolled fairly well throughout this game, but the fumbles, 2 fumbles have been huge that have led to two Medicine Lodge touchdowns, have been huge in this contest. DeWalt will try and find some room around the edge. Can't find anything there on that run. A pickup of, they're going to give him some positive yardage on that one.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I thought he was stopped dead to rights in the backfield, but a pickup of 2 is what the official call is going to be there by DeWalt.
Yeah, Reese on track. Reese for Medicine Lodge Indians on track for about 400 all-purpose yards. Throws the ball really well through the air, but, man, when he scrambles, is it tough to stop.
And this Valley Heights Mustangs offense, too, 1 week removed from having 3 players go over 100 yards rushing, cannot find anything here from this Medicine Lodge defense. But to be honest, we have to give credit where credit is due. This Medicine Lodge defense only allows 12 points per game on average this season. And so to see Valley Heights score 22 against them here so far, talking to head coach Cody Trimble, he knew it was going to be a challenge, the one he was expecting his boys to be ready for. So far, Medicine Lodge has just came out on the higher end of the stick.
Yeah, Medicine Lodge has made the decision, especially early on, to pack 8 or 9 guys in the box, meaning we dare you to pass the ball. And Valley High's still trying to establish that run. Quarterback keeper to the far side. He's going to try to get the edge. He does get it. It's going to be enough for a first down.
Good run there by Carson Spoons, like Brian just talked about, getting to the edge. Getting to the outside of that interior defensive line, I think, is going to be a key here in the final, give or take 14 minutes.
Yeah, getting to the outside is the whole purpose that Valley Heights establishes those inside runs, is so that when they bounce out, there's going to be some running lanes, and that was exactly the body of work.
Spoons under center now here for the Mustangs. Quarterback power right side. Bigham lays a nice block. Spoons lays a nice hit, and he picks up 11. Some physicality there from the quarterback.
11-yard run, maybe even 12, first down.
Yeah, a little bit more on that one. Had talked there real quick about this defense for Medicine Lodge. Pulled up their schedule. The most points they gave up all season, 40 in a loss. But other than that, every game they have held their opponents under 21 points. So a tough defense this Medicine Lodge team does have. Right side, it's going to be Bigham. Bigham's going to now lead as a blocker for Spoons. Spoons rolls forward as Bigham lays out a linebacker there at the second level. 5 yards now here for Spoons.
Yeah, Bigham playing all the way to the whistle. You like to see that. He's had his trouble getting his yards tonight. He fumbled one early. Well, or by early, I mean the first play. So he's going to make sure that he's going to do his job blocking.
2nd and 5 now here for the Mustangs. Clock rolling under 1:15 left to play here. Third quarter, time starting to become a little bit of a factor. Trailing 41-22, the Mustangs on the move inside the Medicine Lodge territory at the 42-yard line. Spoons will roll out left. Good pass protection. I think we're going to have a hold on Valley Heights. Finds a receiver right at the sticks. Believe that will be Bigham, but let's see what that penalty is about.
Here's the first down marker. There's a flag on the play.
Good job by the Valley Heights offense of rolling that quarterback out and keeping that pocket not stationary right in the middle of the field. But I think one of those deep offensive tackles got his hands just a little bit too far outside the jersey on that one.
Illegal shift, yeah.
So it's actually going to be the call. Coach Cody Trimble's about 6 yards out onto the field. Not too happy with that one. His Mustangs will work fast here. As under a minute in this third quarter we go. Still trailing 41-22. Mustangs needing points and needing them in one more quarter. DeWalt will be in the backfield. 3 receivers here near side. Ekstrom, Gray, and Bigham up tight. Spins in the shotgun, takes the snap, rolls right. DeWalt will look to block. Throws it mid-level. Logan Gray, pass completion. Good pickup, but a flag on the far side of the field. What is this going to be about now?
Yeah, great play call there, but the flag on the far side.
It's got to be a lineman downfield. And once again, Valley Heights did a good job of running that levels concept. Safety, middle, and halfback and found Gray in the middle and an eligible man downfield. So now back-to-back penalties on this Valley Heights Mustang offense has just absolutely killed this drive.
Yeah, really good play calls, good execution. Unfortunately, penalty flags moving them in the wrong direction.
So now a 2nd down and 13 to go, now back inside Valley Heights territory. 35 seconds, clock rolling here, third quarter. Mustangs trail 41-22, have trailed since the beginning. Looking to put a score up here before quarter break. Spoons in the backfield, will roll right. DeWalt picks up contain, pass complete to Gray. Gray here near side, bounces off a tackle, almost gets 2 more, and a first down Mustang.
Yeah, Royce Ekstrom there, the receiver.
Ekstrom, excuse me there, second reception and a big one there as it moves the ball all the way up to the 30-yard line. That's going to be a 25-yard pickup there for Ekstrom. Clock rolls under 5 seconds. Let's see if we get one more up. It looks like we will. Spoons will roll out left side. Over on that far side he goes. Caught pass complete by Gray. First down Mustangs. And that will...
Yeah, he's going to be marked a little shy, but it is going to be the end of the third quarter. We'll take a quick break. 41-22, Medicine Lodge Indians on top of the Valley Heights Mustangs.
At Raleigh's Design Co. in Waterville, we pride ourselves on quality and creativity. Myself, Jenna Meyer, is dedicated to making your vision a reality. Whether it's custom t-shirts for a family reunion, eye-catching banners for a business event, or personalized designs on any material, we've got you covered. We put extra thought and design into all orders to make each order custom to you. Find us on Facebook or contact Raleigh's Design Co. today, and let's bring your ideas to life.
Everyone's wanting to reduce, reuse, and recycle. How about reducing the amount of money leaving your bank account every month? With income-based living and reduced cable bill cost for everyone, Waterville Housing Authority is your housing partner. Enjoy maintenance-free and comfortable living in 1 or 2 bedroom apartments. Check out their Facebook page or call 785-363-2239. That's 785-363-2239.
41-22 our score here, fourth quarter getting started. Max Blasky with you, Brian Crott here to my left. Of course, thanks for all of you out there for tuning in this evening on our KDY Friday night featured game of the week, Mustangs and the Medicine Lodge. Winner of this contest will go on to take the winner of Marion and Conway Springs. If it does happen to be Medicine Lodge, Conway Springs and them met up earlier on the season. Conway Springs winning that one 40-33, and a district matchup again too as well for them if they're able to pull it off. Mustangs still have an opportunity though. Spoons will look to throw it right side, and he's going to be drilled as he throws it. Pass is going to be incomplete on a 2nd down and short, and that will now bring up a 3rd down and short for the Mustangs.
I love the play call there to go deep on a 2nd and 1, take a shot at the end zone. I love it. 3rd and 1, if you can't get that in the next 2 plays, then you don't really deserve to be in the game anyway.
And they've shown their ability to get it, but let's see what they go with here. I formation, Spoons under center. Gray will be tailback, tight end, right side. Pitch to DeWalt. He's going to be wrestled backwards.
He got the first down, though.
I was going to say, I think he got the first down.
Yeah, initial indication by both side judges is first down. They stopped the clock to move the chains.
We'll give Jane DeWalt 2 yards on that mark.
Waiting for the white hat to signal the first down. They had already stopped the clock.
And had to wait on the official to tell us exactly where we're at. This Valley Heights Mustangs defense looking to get offense looking to get rolling here and back on the board, trailing 41-22 inside the red zone of Medicine Lodge. Spoons rolls left, now rolls right. Ability looked like he was sliding. Medicine Lodge wants a fumble. Incomplete pass is going to be the play. He was awfully close to making that one be a fumble. Boy, one of the more, I guess, obscure plays I've seen in high school sports in a while. Looked like he was giving himself up on the slide, but then threw it late. Wasn't for sure exactly what he wanted to do on that one.
Yeah, no idea what even exactly what should have been the call. I don't even know. But now incomplete was what it. Right? Is that?
Yeah,
what it,
I think we're calling it incomplete on that one. So a 2nd down and 10 now at the 20-yard line of Medicine Lodge, and Valley Heights throughout this contest have not got their backs going. Carson Spoon's on the ground this year, averaging 115 yards per game, only 50 yards tonight. For DeWalt, too, as well, over 100 yards per game, 40 yards so far tonight, too, as well. So this Medicine Lodge defense stopping the running game of Valley Heights. Spoons is pressured out right away, stays around those marks, throws it deep of the end zone, incomplete, just out of the extended arms of the intended receiver, Logan Gray, over there. Spoons looked like he had some opportunity to run, thought he was going to try to on a 2nd down and 10, but now here you go, 3rd down and 10.
3rd and 10 for the Mustangs.
Yeah, they moved that ball back a yard, and I almost wonder if they called him down on the prior play.
They might have. They might have given the sack there to Medicine Lodge, but nonetheless now a big 3rd down and 10. Valley Heights trailing 41-22. They need a score if they want to stay in this game. 11 minutes left to go here in this 4th quarter. Sprinter back left side. It will be Logan Gray trying to find the hole. He's going to be pushed forward inside the 15, but that was a play to run now, a 4th down play, what you want.
Yeah, needed 10 or 11 yards, got half of it. So
4th and 5.
4th and manageable.
4th and manageable now for this Valley Heights offense, but a big one nonetheless. Play call comes in from head coach Cody Trimble. Clock rolling, 10:30 left to play here. Valley Heights Mustangs have never led in this contest, fumbled the first play of the game. Medicine Lodge capitalized with a touchdown and have not looked back. Spoons in the shotgun. Bingham will protect. Spoons rolls right, takes away the left half of the field, now throws across his body. Incomplete. Mustangs turn it over on downs.
Yeah, he had receiver Royce Ekstrom a little early, but he held on to it too long, rolled out a little farther, threw it, luckily deflected off of Indian, not taken back the other way.
Went up in the air for quite a long time.
Yes,
it's kind of a scary position there.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, is I hope that this doesn't end up in the opponent's hands.
Ball placed on the 14-yard line.
Turnover on downs now. 14-yard line is where this ball is going to be placed. An offensive possession that I keep going back to. It rolled him out to the right. That just takes away half the field. I feel like you're a little better just letting him set in the pocket and letting him throw. Now your defense needs to come up with some stops. Trailing 19, needs a turnover. Throws a middle pass complete on the little slant. Breaks one tackle, breaks two. That's going to be a 19-yard pickup there for the Indians.
Kai Gerdes on the reception.
Gerdes getting his first name called here this evening as Medicine Lodge, just like that, gets out of their own end zone. Score update to pass along to everyone if they're interested. Frankfort leads 20-12 at half over Hanover and climb the 8-man Division II championship. And now we're going to have a penalty on the Mustangs, a tackle inside. Defensive lineman, believe that was Dylan Wagner, got his hands on it, but I assume a horse collar coming?
Yeah, I didn't. Jack Schreiner, the ball carrier, it really seemed like a legal tackle, just high. Wasn't from the horse collar. It was from the front plate.
The face mask is going to be the call, but that doesn't quite look like where that hand was placed.
No.
It was a long draw play for the halfback, so by the time Wagner stuck his arm out, the halfback was almost there, so more of a reaction call, but nonetheless, a tough one for this Mustangs defense, and honestly, a story of the night. Untimely penalties, 2 turnovers, which has really hurt this team. And talking to head coach Cody Trimble all season long, he said it's going to be the little things that make this team successful. The first 2 rounds worked them to a T. Here in this one, cannot. Sack by the Mustangs. Big loss there by the Valley Heights Mustangs, getting in on the sack. Big number 61, Creighton Smith, the 6 foot 260-pound sophomore, gets in there for the Mustangs' first sack of the evening, and he was actually the one that got called for the face mask penalty a moment ago. So I guess a little, how do you do there for Smith?
James Bolkin ends up at the end of the play with the ball, but they rule that Reese was down prior to Bolkin taking that ball out.
First time now that the Mustangs have been able to get to the quarterback and bring him down, too. They've been in the backfield a lot this evening, just haven't been able to bring him down. Second down and 25 now to go. Four-man pressure again by the Mustangs. That should be a hold near side. We're going to throw across the body. Pass complete for a up to the 50. Pass complete there to Durham Nittler. First catch of the evening. A big pickup there of about 20 yards. And now it's going to bring up a third down and 4.
Yeah, we were looking at third and very long. Instead, now it's third and medium.
And this Mustangs defensive line has, like we said, been bringing pressure and getting there. But the escapability of Kevon Reese has just been extraordinary here tonight. Of course, by the time you get to this point in the playoffs, only 8 teams remain. You know it's going to be the best against the best. 41-22, Medicine Lodge leading. Clock rolling under. 8 minutes left to play here in this contest. Valley Heights defense trying to get to him. Wagner almost does. Coming up, trying to break down that defensive tackle. Good tackle there on that far side by, I believe that was Jaden Dewald. Him and Reese danced for about 2 minutes, but Dewald stood his ground. Brings up a fourth down.
Short of the line of the game.
Yeah, fourth down now. We'll see if Medicine Lodge decides to punt this one away. We're just on the Valley Heights side of midfield. They're huddled up like they're going to run a play.
I was going to say, I think the offense is going to stay out there here on this one. This is what you call a put-away drive if you're Medicine Lodge. Leading by 19 here in the fourth quarter. 4th down and 4. Ball at the 48-yard line of the Mustangs. Big 4th down. Empty set now for Medicine Lodge. 3 receivers left. 2 to the right. And a penalty on the Mustangs. No. Delay of game on the offense is going to be the call. 4th down.
Really fortunate call as 2 Mustangs jump offside. It would have been a free first down for Medicine Lodge. Instead, they're running out their punt team. 7:09 to go in the ball game. Valley Heights down 41-22.
And this is where you're really going to have to get going offensively. We talked about it, this offense that head coach Cody Trimble runs, not used to quick scores, but trailing 19, you're going to need to get the points on the board. Dewalt, no, yes, it will be Dewalt back to return. Ball will bounce inside the 20. That's where it will land, and we are going to take one quick timeout. Valley Heights trailing here 41-22.
What is shining like that?
Oh, it's just my teeth.
Whoa, how'd you get them so white?
It's easy. I go to Gray Family Dental. They've been serving Northeast Kansas for over 19 years and have locations in Marysville, Blue Rapids, and Frankfort. With all that experience, they really know what they're doing.
Really? They sound amazing.
They sure are. Remember, if you want the whitest teeth in the business from a local employer who supports your schools and community, go to Gray Family Dental. Schedule your appointment by calling 562-5323 today.
Carson Spoons gets the carry on the first down run by the Mustangs. Picks up about 4 yards for the senior quarterback. Of course, transferred in beginning of the year, has been an exceptional student-athlete here for the Valley Heights Mustangs. Really helped lead this team that had a tough season last year. Finished off last year 2-7, returned just about everyone off that roster, and has been an excellent year for head coach Cody Trimble, but need a little magic up their pocket here, trailing 19 into the fourth quarter. Spoons will look to pass. Quick pass here from near side, gets it out to Dewalt, and that defense for the Medicine Lodge Indians right there. Even if Dewalt caught that, wasn't going far.
Yeah, really well defended. Throw was just a little too high. Dewalt couldn't go up and get that.
Brings up now a 3rd down and 6. Just like that, Mustangs back into a 3rd down territory here, deep inside their own territory.
Valley Heights looking at their wristbands.
Taking some time here to get the right play clock in. I'm sure getting 2 and 2 as well with the clock stop. Spoons in the shotgun now. We'll move Dewalt here left to right. Spoons will run right side to that vacated side. And heck of a tackle there by that defensive end for the Medicine Lodge Indians. as Spoons will only gain about a yard or two on that run.
Yeah, 4th and 5 coming up deep in their own territory. Down 19 points, you got to go for it. They were trying to make this 4th and a little more manageable, trying to pick up 4 yards. Going to be timeout, Valley Heights.
Timeout, Valley Heights.
Well,
Cody Trimble wants it too as well. We're going to take it with them. Mustangs trailing to 41 to 22. Actually, no, we're not going to take a timeout.
They just stopping the clock.
Yeah, had an injury timeout there. Mustang lineman ran to the sideline to get something fixed up. So lineman runs back on, and now a 4th down and 6 play. Clock rolls under 6 minutes. Spoons in the backfield, shotgun. Now rolls here left side. Pressure comes up, and Spoons is eaten alive in the backfield. Ball is out late. Medicine Lodge dives on it. Is the call going to be a touchdown? No one's indicated yet. I think he was down. No signal coming from anyone yet.
Kavion Reese knocks the ball out. Touchdown, Medicine Lodge.
A fumble recovery for a touchdown. Medicine Lodge returns that one about 15 yards for a touchdown. I swore he was down on that one.
I agree completely. Kavion Reese should have been credited with a sack. Instead, he's going to get credited with a strip and taken into the end zone for Medicine Lodge touchdown. This is to extend the game 48 to 22.
Extra point is up. Extra point is good on the evening. And Medicine Lodge takes that before-mentioned 48 to 22. 5:40 left to play here in this contest. We're going to take a timeout, bring it right back here to KNDY FM 95.5.
Titan Trailer Manufacturing of Waterville offers a full line of horse and livestock trailers, flatbed trailers, utility trailers, dump trailers, stock trailers, cargo trailers, and custom trailers. Are you sensing a theme here? Trailers. If you need it, they have it. Not only do they have it, Titan Trailers are a higher standard of quality manufactured in Waterville. You're pulling the best with a Titan Trailer. Log on to TitanTrailer.com and find a dealer near you and see for yourself.
Third Wood Ag Sales is featuring a fall special on Total Falls Plus. This low-salt starter fertilizer with biotech makes nutrients more available for plant uptake, breaking down organic material into molecules small enough for plants to absorb through the cell walls. This provides maximum phosphorus safely at planting, encourages seedlings to develop more rapidly, increasing water use efficiency, and promotes early plant formation and growth. 829.2, just $4.65 per gallon, or 829.2 blend with zinc and sulfur, $5.50 per gallon, with November delivery and payment by December 10th. Call Third Road Ag Sales at Waterville today, 785-562-7157.
From our game. Welcome back to Valley Heights. Medicine Lodge about to kick off to the Valley Heights Mustangs. Valley Heights trails 48-22.
A scoop and score by the Medicine Lodge defense gives them another one here late. DeWalt about had a return on the kickoff. We'll get up to about the 38-yard line is where he will be stopped. But this Valley Heights Mustang offense, 3 fumbles now here so far tonight. Numerous penalties when they didn't need it. Just haven't played, I'm sure, as sharp as head coach Cody Tribble was hoping for.
Yeah, it started on that first play, and that momentum to Medicine Lodge was difficult to overcome.
Of course, both of these teams playing in a sectional game for the first time in a long time. This is only year number 2 in 11-man for Medicine Lodge after 4 straight years of 8-man action. Spoots takes a shot near side here to DeWalt. DeWalt had a step on the defender, but Spoots just throws it a little bit far out in front of him.
Yeah, just 1 or 2 yards out in front, needed to wait one more tick and throw that same ball, and I think DeWalt walked right into the end zone.
And, of course, it's better here now said than done, but we get to do it now as announcers. Take us back. If you take away that first fumble for Valley Heights and they go down and score, how different is this contest?
Oh, my goodness. I mean, that first quarter got so out of hand after that. It's a ball game. And that's the difference is this. It went to 35-0 there.
Mm-hmm.
Or
35-8.
Yeah, 8. And loss on this play. Yeah, it definitely doesn't get out of hand. That's the thing is we go into halftime 35-14, and it's like, how do you come up with 21 points, especially against an offense as potent as this one?
And I think they just dug themselves a little bit too deep of a hole. You never want to say that one team got off the bus a little bit better, but honestly, Medicine Lodge, after that 4-hour trip from up south, they came here ready, and you have to give them credit for being ready and being prepared.
Absolutely. Valley Heights appeared as the road team to start the game.
Swing pass here near side to D-Wall. D-Wall will be buried in the backfield by who else? Kavion Rees from that defensive end position. A loss of 6 on the swing pattern there for the Mustangs. And it doesn't look like it will get any better for Valley Heights here on this evening.
They take Reese out.
Take your starting quarterback out. Let him rest. Kavion Reese has himself a heck of a game so far. Unofficially, almost 200 yards passing, 100 yards on the ground, and 5 total touchdowns too as well this evening. 4th down and 15. Ball on the 33-yard line of Valley Heights. Spoon's looking to make something happen. Dances, throws, middle of the field, picked off midfield. Medicine Lodge will return to the left side. Can't tell who it is. They're going to get all the way down to the 35-yard line, and that will pretty much sum up the evening for this Valley Heights Mustangs offense that just got absolutely manhandled by this Medicine Lodge defense here this evening.
Yeah, I believe that's Kai Gertis with the interception. They list him at 5'8" in the roster here, but as a fellow 5'8", I could tell you he's not 5'8".
No one's 5'8" if they say they're 5'8", aren't they?
Whoa, come on, man.
Hey, I was saying you're 5'9".
Oh, okay.
There you go. On the good day.
Okay. Medicine Lodge takes over first down.
First down now here for Medicine Lodge at the 31-yard line of the Mustangs. Up the middle, it will be a run by Schreiner, I believe. Berry's for a few yards on that one. As clock continues to roll, that's actually going to be Farr that picks up 2 yards on that run.
Got 2nd and 8 coming up. Surprisingly, Reese is still in this game, 48-22. I'd probably rest him, but who knows what their backup quarterback situation is. Maybe they just want to keep control of this football and let him hand it off.
I think if you're Medicine Lodge, you keep this offense rolling here on the schedule. If you look forward, a possible district matchup for them next week if Conway Springs is able to defeat Marion. Of course, Marion was the number 2 seed in District 6, while Conway Springs was the number 1 seed in District 7, the same district that Medicine Lodge has come out of. So I think if you're Medicine Lodge, you just want this offense to keep rolling, because in the last contest for Medicine Lodge, they only won against the 4-6 Trinity team 17-14. They haven't had a game. Well, they had one game. They scored 49 points against the 4-5 Elwood and 61 against a 2-7 Belle Plaine team. But this offense only scoring 26 points per game. I think you try and let them run this one out and keep the momentum going. Screen pass now here in the middle. Ball's out.
I think he got back on it.
Did get back on it, unfortunately.
Loss of 1.
Loss of 1. Believe that was Gertis.
It's Durham Nittler.
Durham Nittler getting that one. Okay.
4th down.
4th down now here for Medicine Lodge and 8.
They change of personnel.
Are we going to go for a field goal is my question. Got a field goal kicker. Coach talking to the official over there, and I believe he will. He's going to take a timeout. We're going to take probably our final one of this contest, too, with you here as well. Medicine Lodge leading 48-22. It's actually just going to be a delay of game on Medicine Lodge.
Backing it up, giving some space, taking every single second that they can to tick off that clock, because it's now down to 134, up 26 points. Just minimize the number of plays remaining.
4th and 13.
4th and 13 for the punter Cunningham. He stands at the Mustangs, about 44. Gets that one high, gets it about blocked, bounces at the 20, and dies right there. And that's where Valley Heights will start this last possession on the season for the Mustangs. 1:26 here left to play. Valley Heights trailing, 48-22, and it has been that way all evening. Medicine Lodge got the scoring started with an 18-yard touchdown pass from quarterback Kavion Reeds to Derek Randall's, got up 7-0, and then a 27-yard touchdown run by Brax Farr put up Medicine Lodge 14-6. Mustangs got on the board with a 40-yard touchdown pass from Spoons to Shanks, but it was all for naught as Medicine Lodge rattled off 4 straight after that one. Spoons breaks this one. Nice run up the middle. It's going to be a pickup of about 20 or so. We're going to go from the 21 to the 23, so a 22-yard pickup there for the senior quarterback.
Yeah, 21 to the 43. First down, Valley Heights.
Clock continuing to roll here on this one as this offense looks to get one more score up for the 2023 season. A heck of a year for the Valley Heights Mustangs. DeWalt goes in motion, inside handoff. Bigham's going to get it. Picks up about 6 yards. Is now a first positive pickup there for Case and Bigham, but we do have a flag on the play.
A late flag from the back judge.
Don't see that very often.
Face mask on the tackle.
Against the Indians.
So a free 5 yards for the first down. Of course, big congratulations, too, to the Valley Heights seniors. 6 of them here this evening. Carson Spence, Kaysen Bigham, Liam Schill, Drake Slifer, Spencer Lease, and Tyrell Wagner that have done such an excellent job this year for the Valley Heights Mustangs that went 2-7 last year. Now we'll finish off this season 8-3 under head coach Cody Trimble. Not the way I know this Mustang crowd was going to look, and of course, if you haven't told by now, but a Mustang alum too myself, and the call not the way we wanted it to happen, but a heck of a season for Coach Cody Trimble, and just his 3rd season here at the Mustangs.
Yeah, a lot to be proud of for these seniors and for this whole Valley Heights team. Like you said, first sectional matchup right here on this field. That's exciting.
A lot of excitement. First sectional matchup for the Mustangs, too, since 2009. Before then, not much else is happening, but some bright spots here for this Mustang team heading into next year. You never want to end the season with a loss, but a hard-fought one here for the Mustangs nonetheless. Spence will run it up left side here, has an opportunity for a touchdown, breaks one tackle in, touchdown Carson Spoon.
23-yard touchdown run, senior Carson Spoon with 33.9 seconds to go.
23-yard touchdown run by number 7 himself with 33 seconds left to go here in quarter number 4. Will bring our score 48-28 with the 2-point conversion pending. Spoots under center now. Bigham in the backfield behind him. DeWalt rolls right to left into Carson Bigham. 2-point conversion will make it a 2-score game now by Bigham. We're just going to keep it right here as we wait for the kickoff. Of course, Brian, I know you're used to calling Marysville games, so thank you for making the trip down here this evening and giving me someone else to talk to besides myself.
Always good to come down to the stadium. Haven't been here for a lot of years, but love being here. Valley Heights, like I said, a lot to be proud of, making it this far into the playoffs. 48-30. They even make that score look, not so bad.
Make it a little closer there, too, as well. And, of course, thank you to all the sponsors that made this broadcast possible this evening. Performance Ag, Mustang Motors, Citizen State Bank, Blue Valley Trailers, Tammy Parker Realty, Danes Automotive, Jocks Bar and Grill, Meyer Ag, Sapp Brothers Petroleum, Route 77 Corner Stores, Blue Rapids Auto and Hardware, Christy Andrews Funeral Home of Waterville, Cottage Hill Ag Supply, Darren Jacobson, Raleigh's Design, Waterville Housing Authority, Sharp Manufacturing, Gray Family Dental of Marysville, Frankfort, and Blue Rapids, Titan Trailers, Third Road Ag Sales of Waterville, First Commerce Bank, Twin Valley Developmental Services, Blue River Vet of Waterville, Dr. Nicole Porter, Parker Seed, Sink Gordon Associates, Kramer Oil, Blue Valley Technologies, and Landau Company. Squib kick will be taken by the Indians right about the 48-yard line. Second team offense comes on for Medicine Lodge, and I'm sure a kneel down will be in place for these Indians.
Yeah, a lot of first-teamers, just maybe a different quarterback even. No,
The whole second team comes on here. Same for Valley Heights. Second-team defense out there getting an opportunity. One snap will end this one for the Indians. Head coach Cody Trimble will watch this clock roll away, and the Valley Heights Mustangs fall 48-30 in this sectional matchup between the Medicine Lodge Indians and the Valley Heights Mustangs. Medicine Lodge moves on to play the winner of Marion Conway Springs next Friday. Will also move to 9-2 on the season, while Valley Heights ends this season 8-3. We're going to take a timeout, bring it right back here, recap this coverage of our KNDY Friday night featured game from Valley Heights. Mustangs fall 48-30.
There is a difference. Oh, what a difference.
When it comes to financing your operation, you want to deal with someone who knows agriculture. Our loan officers are experienced in ag lending. Get your ag loans here. First Commerce Bank. Experience the difference. Member FDIC.
There is a difference.
Elton Dan and the Rocket Band coming to the Waterville Firehouse Friday, November 17th for a fundraising event supporting Twin Valley Developmental Services. Featuring an exclusive VIP performance prior to the main event. Only 50 VIP tickets available. Get your ticket now online at charityauction.bid/CCITP 2023.
If any of your family members meow, bark, squeak, chew, dig, squawk, claw, play dead, or fetch, you need Dr. Porter and the Blue River Veterinary Clinic in Waterville. Dr. Porter is dedicated to the wellness and health care of your small animal pets, offering vaccinations and wellness checks, boarding, dentistry, emergency care, grooming, surgery, and radiology with her full-service clinic. A healthy pet is a happy pet, and a happy pet means a happy home. Call today for your appointment, 363-2222.
At the beginning of every crop year, you get only one chance to get it right. Start your season off with a seed you can trust. Plant DeKalb Asgrow. They have a full range of products that have proven themselves year after year. Parker Seed can provide the right seed for your environmental conditions. There's no room for error. Call Parker Seed to start your season off right. When you call Todd Parker, he'll put his knowledge and experience to work to help you make the right choices. Call today, 562-6687. That's 562-6687.
It's service you can always trust at Sink Gordon & Associates in Waterville and Marysville. Their experience in all matters of farm, business, and individual income tax planning and preparation, estates and trust, accounting and payroll services too. Call Chad Parker in Waterville at 363-2263 or Aaron Wright in Marysville at 562-3858. Sink Gordon & Associates, comprehensive and innovative accounting in Northeast Kansas since 1946.
Max Blasky back with you here on our KNDY Friday night featured game of the week. 48-30 ended up being the final score. Valley Heights Mustangs fall in this one to the Medicine Lodge Indians. Medicine Lodge moves to 9-2 on the season. Valley Heights finishes off the 2023 season 8-3 under third-year head coach Cody Trimble. So, Brian, I guess just a quick recap of this one. What were your thoughts, and what kind of stands out to you as we look at how this one ended?
Well, Max, you called it right out of the gate. You said the first team to score was going to win the game. That was one of the first things you said when I walked into the room. And Valley Heights puts the ball on the turf on the first play of the game. Medicine Lodge drives it down with no resistance at all. Knocks in that first touchdown and never looked back. And so that really was the tale of the game. You had mentioned, hey, if Valley Heights drives this football down and scores a touchdown, how does that affect the outcome? I think it changes the game completely. That first touchdown, not playing from behind, is big. Valley Heights proved that they can stop Medicine Lodge. They just Medicine Lodge just struck first, had all the momentum going their way, and played a really good football game. 48 points You don't score 48 points and lose too many games.
No, you don't, and I think a good job by this Valley Heights offense to not get too, down on themselves and to continue to fight. Yes, Medicine Lodge rattled off basically 5 unanswered touchdowns to start off this game. Valley Heights could have went into halftime down 35-8. They went down 35-14, but they just couldn't pull themselves out of that hole and make it even closer than they could. Of course, we have some college basketball coming up for you. Next, KU Jayhawks will join them in progress. I know K-State Wildcats going on our sister station, FM 94.1, AM 1570. Of course, you can catch some college action, too, as well as KU plays tomorrow, 11 a.m. kickoff. That means pregame will be at 10:30 right here on FM 95.5. While K-State plays Baylor over on FM 94.1, AM 1570. That's a 2 p.m. kick. That means noon will be when pregame is. We're going to take our final break of the evening, send it back here, and then we will wrap up this Friday night edition of the KNDY Friday Night Featured Game of the Week as the Valley Heights Mustangs fall 48-30 in sectional round to Medicine Lodge.
We don't have to tell that harvest season is here. And while you're working the fields, Kramer Oil is on the road for you. Kramer Oil's commercial fuel delivery brings premium fuel right to your farm, making sure your machinery never skips a beat. Fast, reliable, and always on time. Because during harvest season, every second counts. Keep your farm running smooth with the name that's been there through it all. Kramer Oil. Our family serving yours for generations.
Hello and thank you for calling. Our operators are busy at the moment. Please hold the line and we will answer you shortly.
Stop the madness! With Blue Valley, there's less time on hold, more time together. Blue Valley Technologies offers reliable internet that works when you need it. And if there's an issue, we have local customer support that will make sure you're back online in no time. Find out more at bluevalley.net.
Landall Company in Marysville is expanding and looking for career-minded individuals who want to work for a stable company that's been in business for 60 years. Currently hiring welders, painters, assemblers, fabrication, and maintenance. Experience preferred but not required. Competitive wages, merit increases, annual raises, and promotions. $2 per hour shift differential for second and third shift. 4% attendance bonus based off your gross weekly wage. Apply online today at landall.com.
Valley Heights Mustangs fall in sectional round 2, Medicine Lodge, 48-30 on a chilly Friday night, ending the 2023 season 8-3 here on this evening. I want to thank all our sponsors again, too, as well for this opportunity to broadcast: Performance Ag, Mustang Motors, Citizen State Bank, Blue Valley Trailers, Tammy Parker Realty, Danes Automotive, Jocks Bar in Waterville, Meyer Ag, Sat Brothers Petroleum of Waterville and Hanover, Route 77 Corner Stores of Blue Rapids and Waterville, Blue Rapids Auto and Hardware, Andy's Christy Anders Fifely Home in Waterville, College Hill Ag Supplies, Raleigh's Design, Waterville Housing Authority, Sharp Manufacturing, Gray Family Dental, Titan Trailers, Third Road Ag Sales of Waterville, First Commerce Bank, Twin Valley Developmental Services, Blue River Vet, Parker Seed, St. Gordon Associates, Kramer Oil, Blue Valley Technologies, and Landall Company. One score to pass along for you real quick. Mustangs fall in this one over in 8-man Division II action. The Axel Eagles defeat Osborne 54-6 and move on to a sub-state matchup between either Frankfort or Hanover. In that one, Frankfort leads 20-12 with about halfway to go through that third quarter. Of course, that will be our KNDY Friday night featured game of the week next week between the Eagles and the winner of the Wildcats. So, Brian, I guess appreciation for you here this evening. Thank you for tagging along. It's been a joy, hasn't it?
Thanks for having me, Max. Yeah,
of course.
Glad to be down.
Of course. So for Brian Crott, Max Blasky here for you, Bruce Dierking back in the station. This has been our KNDY Friday night featured game of the week. Again, the Valley Heights Mustangs in their season 8-3 with a 48-30 loss here in sectional round playoff to Medicine Lodge. Reporting for KNDY Sports, this has been Max Blasky. Thank you all for tuning in and have a great rest of your evening.